Okay, let's do D&D now. So, well, I guess we should actually start with all
The
the
DM
little
can have a
announcements and
little bit of
everything
D&D as a
as a
punishment.
treat,
As a
as a
punishment.
punishment. Yes, it is my curse. Yeah. Hi, we're playing D&D. We're back playing D&D.
Yeah,
It's been a little bit.
We never
It
left.
has been 2 weeks without D&D.
That's true.
Get
It's
over
been 2
yourself.
weeks,
It is not
and
that bad.
it's
I feel like it's
a
been
long
3,
time.
actually.
It has been 3 weeks since last D&D. It's not that bad,
I mean,
considering
it's pretty bad.
we haven't done D&D in my other one for like 2 months.
Isn't that one like on permanent?
Here,
Like,
no,
No,
it
the
it's
other
not
one.
on permanent hiatus. It's on sad
Not the one with you,
hiatus.
the other one.
It's on it gets
Oh.
canceled every week hiatus.
Ah.
Let's
I like that.
let's read the disclaimer. Who wants to go? Should I go? Is it my turn?
Oh, I can go again if you like.
Roll for
Ooh.
initiative to see who has to read.
Czar, read the disclaimer.
Alright. I'll read it.
Um,
Twitch Pain is an unofficial
Alright,
fan
so-
content permitted under the fan content policy, not approved or endorsed by Wizards. Portions of the materials used are property of Wizards of the Coast. Copyright Wizards of the Coast LLC.
Yeah, they are. Here we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. So technically,
illegally.
I think I have the thing up. I don't know. Yeah, we have a bot. It doesn't do much yet, but it's there. And if you talk in
Someone
the
doesn't wanna
chats, you
wake
can
up.
get some happiness. You can get some little coins. And I guess from there, hi, I'm TheAceOfHam. I'm in charge of this rodeo. And next up we have Tegan. You do something.
Hi, I'm Rogue Blades, and I have anxiety.
Hi, Rogue Blades.
Hi, Rogue Blades. Okay, Nazca, it's your turn.
Hello, I am Roxanne, and I'm about to die.
It's possible. And
Anything's
finally,
possible if you believe.
the moment we've been waiting for.
The
Czar.
artist man.
And I'm CzarBeefcake, playing Robert Bob Lynn, the Goblin Bard, and against my better judgment, I'm going to try and keep Nazca alive.
Oh, you had a
Wow.
change of heart, I see.
Whoa.
That was an entire change of heart. I thought you were all for
I
Nazca.
thought you were about to. I thought you were about to like.
That's
No,
why I said
I thought you were about to
Nazca.
help the enemy kill him.
Look,
You're like
recently ate, my hangriness has faded, I have my tea, I'm just chilling.
I thought you were about to like.
Don't
pull out
push
the
your
rope and,
luck,
like, here it is.
Nazca.
Here's the rope already. You already have like the axe like sharpening like the axe like just ready for like my beheading.
So, with all of that in mind,
I feel the love.
I guess we should go ahead and actually play D&D now. Yeah, we'll actually start. I'd be rusty, but I've been playing with family, so I might be rusty. Who knows?
To be fair, we haven't
mean-
played the one with family in like a week. So
I mean, your sister
Yeah.
is kind of like
Yeah.
troublemaker.
my
okay.
sister wasn't even in this campaign.
Well, when we last left off, having traveled across the Skullgast Sea to the island of Brigandine, where you found yourselves in the city of Armoria, more specifically speaking to the people of the Landlocked Lady, a large ship that had been run aground sometime in the past. You learned a little bit about the island that you're on that had recently been sort of uprooted, and a large amount of jungle trees that seemed to be dramatically out of place had all sprouted overnight, essentially, a couple weeks ago. And so, with that in mind, you went out to investigate the trees. Roxanne, the artificer among you, wandered a little bit ahead, saw something in a bush, threw an exploding rock at it,
You know it.
startled a large number of these little raptor creatures that came out of the forest and attacked you and almost killed you. But you managed
it
to
wasn't even
escape.
close.
You managed
I'm
to
so fucking
escape,
fast,
sort
I'm so
of
fucking
being
fast.
observed by a strange figure. Later in the night, Roxanne was almost kidnapped, but thankfully, due to some very quick work by Rogue and Robert, you managed to kill the kidnapper, or more, knock them down a cliff, and then they died on the way down.
You know it.
That's not our fault.
Not
He was like that when we
you
found
did
him.
stab him. You did stab him.
Yeah, but that
He
didn't
was
kill
like that when
him.
he was like that before we got there.
Yes. And from there, you went back to the inn and kind of huddled yourselves together in a more defensible position in a single room and went to sleep. And the following morning, Roxanne sort of woke up first and made her way out, away from the rest of the group, where she spoke with some of the hunters who had been out in the area trying to gather some more information. And eventually, upon not being able to find the mayor, Misa Estelthorn, Nazca Roxanne headed up to the mayor's office and room and picked the lock. And we find ourselves now with the lock having just been picked open. Roxanne, just in the early morning hours of the day, with Rogue just waking up and leaving the room, and Rob still asleep. Roxanne, you so there's this clunk 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 opening, and the door is suddenly free and able to be pushed open. You push it open, and as you do, you feel a hand clap down on your left shoulder. I'm gonna say, what do you do in response to that? I think is a good question.
Obviously, look
because-
at it.
Okay,
I mean,
you swivel around.
yeah.
You see a rather strong-looking man. Looks like he's probably in his late 30s. Human, sort of tannish skin. Just some really bright reddish hair, like almost blonde. And he's wearing chainmail armor. He has a short sword on his side and a spear across his back currently. Neither of them drawn, but he has one hand across the way, across your shoulder, on you right now, and the other is on a pair of manacles which he has pulled out of.
I look at him
a-
and say,
a
"Are
little
you here
satchel
to
to his
kidnap
side.
me again?"
No. I'm well, that's a very I'm taken aback
Sorry,
by
I
that
got
question.
Sorry, I got kidnapped last night, and I was wanting to
Okay,
make sure
well-
the mayor was all right
Why are you breaking into the mayor's house? And
because she
I'm
wasn't
going to
out there
I'm definitely going to ask you to come with me instead of doing that.
doing. Oh, the mayor wasn't out when she was supposed to be, and I got kidnapped last night, so I wanted to make sure she wasn't kidnapped last night.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You
I'm
are
thinking that's a
actively breaking
charisma
into the
check.
mayor's house, but you're not lying. So give me
Oh,
a persuasion
persuasion?
check.
Where's persuasion?
It's in the skills
Damn, where's
list.
Bob when you need him?
Oh, I
Peacefully
almost
sleeping.
got one. I got 19. I was so close to getting one. I landed on it for a second. It's like,
19?
oh crap. Yeah, I got 19.
Okay, he goes, so you're breaking into the mayor's house because you're worried about the mayor.
Yeah, she didn't answer her door.
Okay, I believe you that you're worried about the mayor. We're going to go ahead and close the mayor's door and go.
Just
We're
let me
going to go
relock it really
down
quick.
now.
Well, do you know where the mayor is?
He looks around, looks in the room for a second. No. It's not
Aren't you concerned about the mayor?
not right. I mean, I was a little bit concerned about the mayor, yes, but that's because someone was breaking into her room.
And someone
You
got
understand
kidnapped
how I
last
can be-
night? So would
Yes.
you not think that there's a chance that she also got kidnapped last night? If she isn't around?
She can take care of herself. She's a strong woman.
But-
I don't know what you.
But how do you know if she didn't get kidnapped last night? What if she did? It's like that Schrodinger's cat. Where
I
it's
can
still
assure you
observed
she
if
was
she is
not
or
kidnapped
not
last night.
kidnapped.
Okay,
How
you're
do
coming
you
with me.
know?
Come on, come on.
How do you
Come on, we're not-
know? We don't know yet.
So you are not manacled.
What?
You are not
Okay.
manacled.
Episode
So
5, NASCAR.
So
What
I'm just
this-
like walking back
what
with
this
him,
should
like
be
freaking out and
as a
having panic attack
spellcaster,
about-
the thing that this should be important to you is you can still perform the somatic components to spells because you are not manacled. So if there is
Okay.
something you want to
Fucking
do, it is not
bureaucracy.
prevented.
Are you? You're like trying to apply drop a frag.
I'm just making sure you're aware that
know.
if these manacles go on you, you can't, and you would be
Alright,
aware that
I'll
like you
follow
have to
him.
move your arms around to do spells that
Alright,
have
I'll
an
follow
S
him
in their
back, but
components.
having like a panic attack that the mayor's been kidnapped. And
Are
he's
you
freaking out.
purposely freaking? Oh, like are you putting on a show that you're freaking out, or are you actually freaking out?
A bit freaky, but yeah, more like actually because like I mean that was life. It's like was a shocking
Yeah, so you're-
experience
you're-
last night.
Yeah, so you're actively being like the mayor's gone. I need to. Okay, just making sure because
Yeah.
if you were putting on a show, I wanted to
It
make
will
sure
be
that
like
we
a-
knew whether or not. Okay,
Yeah,
you
no.
are brought down the back way, down the steps, behind the inn, this big boat. You're brought down behind the steps onto the large, rocky like shelf that overlooks the cliffs that then head down into the rest of the city. So that section that you're currently on, this guy walks you down and just goes, "Well, this is a bit awkward, but
I hope the mayor's
Uh,
all right. Man, I
ah.
hope she's doing all right. I hope she didn't get kidnapped like me. It was very rough. I was in a bag. I was in my room. Then all of a sudden, I look up. There's just giant bag that just came down and
So
swept
you
me
look
off
you
the
look
beach.
around and there's
And then-
another giant bag. Could you please
and then-
make me a dexterity saving throw?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
You're like
Never
crying. You look up
again.
at this guard and he has pulled out a net and is throwing
At
it over you
16.
actively. Okay, you jump backwards out of the way of this net. The guard charges you. Could you now make me an? I mean, you'd have time to cast a spell as you jump back if you want. if there's something-
Obviously, I'm gonna throw a a flashbang right at his face.
Okay, so you cast the flashbang spell
Yes.
on your rock.
Just chuck it at
And
his face.
chuck it. You're directly in front of him, this guard who has kind of revealed himself to you now to be an
Kidnapping.
adversary. Yes. You're currently like out in the back. You can see some people as well. Down in the. It looks like the hunters are probably heading out, but they're pretty far away.
But this is pretty loud. I mean, it's
You-
flashbang.
You create a flashbang, and go to throw it. Just give me a second. I need to roll one thing.
That's the wrong tab. Where's my mouse gone? There it is.
Okay. Well, there goes a third level spell slot. So you cast your flashbang and throw a rock at this guy. So what rock are you casting? Are you just pulling a rock off the ground as you jump back, or are you casting it on your like thieves' tools transformed
What?
set of rock right now?
No, I couldn't do that. Do the thieves tool. I have the what's it called? What you call?
Bag of rock.
No, not yet.
What rock are you casting? this
Companion
on?
rock.
You're casting on the companion rock.
Yeah.
Okay,
But-
so you chuck your companion rock at this guy, and it doesn't explode. But
But did he get hit with the
you
rock?
might hit him with the rock, so make an attack roll at least.
Okay.
So just roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Or what? Okay. D20 with strength.
You're not proficient in
Are you
chucking things.
fucking kidding me?
You're all natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so you deal 1d4 damage times 2 minus or plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
1d4.
Yeah,
All right.
1d4.
Got it. All right. 3 damage.
So you rolled a
Six.
yeah, so 3 times 2 and then minus your strength modifier.
I don't have a strength modifier.
Okay, so it's just 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you chuck a rock at this guy's face and it clunks him in the face as he tackles and jumps onto you. You make me an athletics check.
Is this a loud enough commotion
Athletics
that
or
it would
acrobatics?
to wake me up, or is this too far away?
18.
This is
Why am I rolling so
further
high?
away. They're down like actually on the cliff face now. This is not really wake you guys up territory,
Okay.
and the explosion that woke you guys up or alerted you yesterday was just counterspelled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I got an 18, by the way.
okay, he also got an 18, so you succeed. He just kind of rushes into you, and you, I would
Did
assume,
you-
turn. So he fails.
Did you say there's a cliff next to me?
There's a cliff next to you. You
I'm
become
debating
very
jumping
aware.
off of it and
What's
flying
your
away.
what's your passive perception?
12.
Okay, you do not become very aware, but kind of remotely aware of the fact that there are 2 other people, like approaching it from the shadows of the like
How
ship.
deep? How far is the cliff? Is it the same cliff I rolled
So
down
this is
yesterday?
yesterday. This is the same cliff as yesterday. It's just you're higher up right now than you were before. So
I
there's
would
a
like to
like a
fly off the
terraced
cliff.
set of areas going off.
I'd
Okay,
like to fly off the
you
cliff, throwing a flashbang behind me, like in the air, just to alert people.
okay, your let's just make sure so you are aware that your flashbang didn't work last time. If you'd like to make an arcana check to try to like guess why, you could do that.
I'm just
if you want as
gonna
well.
not. Well, I'm just gonna throw it out in a different direction, more towards the building.
Yeah, I mean I'd say arcana check either way though, just because
Alright.
you'd have a chance to like figure out why that happened.
24.
Okay, you figure now in this moment as you're hopping away, like off the cliff and starting to flex your wings out, your spell was counterspelled. So you could do it again, and you don't know the level of. You'd know that's a very high level comparatively to what you have spell.
I'm just gonna try doing it, but like farther away from him,
Okay, you
like chucking it at like the building, so that like I don't know, people can be alerted of it.
okay. You go ahead and
Or
cast your
and even
spell
if
again.
it even if it is counterspelled, the rock is gonna hit like something on the ship that maybe will alert someone inside.
I mean, yeah, a thudding rock might alert somebody. It's of note. Here is the important thing that I'll say. You cast it again and throw the rock, and nothing happens. So you clunk. The
Mhm.
rock clunks against the side of the boat. You are welcome to yell for help, to do things you might want
Yeah.
to do.
I yell, "Rogue, get out here!" and it's like
It's of
jumping
note.
off and flying
Make
away.
make me a. What would you call like yelling loudly check? Like an athletics check, maybe?
Constitution, it's breath.
Yeah, Constitution or athletics, whichever one you'd like to make. That's I don't know which one's higher for you, but
Constitution.
okay.
I got 2.
Okay, you in this moment you find you're kind of spooked, and you jump back and just kind of squeak "Rogue!" And you are now you see as you're casting a spell, you shout "Rogue!" You're bouncing back. You see one of the people coming out of the shadows right now emerges cloaked in a very strange, almost like shimmering, scaled gray cloak. And they whip a wand out, and your spell fizzles as you chuck it. And then the second person coming out has a deep red cloak like the one yesterday.
Okay. Am I
and
flying away
these-
yet?
These group, you begin to fly away. Yeah, you can start to fly away. What's your fly speed?
Isn't it 30?
Okay, so you can fly 30 feet back. You are gonna take and so you jump back, and as you're jumping back, this guy can use this reaction to try to grab you again.
Oh.
Unfortunately, but I think
Action
I thought grappling
disengages.
couldn't be.
group.
I thought grappling couldn't be
Grappling
used
is
as
an
a,
attack roll. You can use it as a reaction.
Well, I thought it was a special attack roll that required an action.
Yep, you get an action
Yes.
as your reaction.
can you grapple as a reaction? I've allowed it many times before,
Okay.
That's
Um,
kind of just like
but
if you
so
grappling is an attack action. So
here's the thing. I'm gonna allow it because I've allowed it many times before, but I'll look into it. Either way, could you go ahead and make me another athletics or acrobatics check?
Athletics.
Uh,
Let's go acrobatics.
Okay, and
10.
you now find you are at disadvantage on this check, and you're not sure why, just for a moment.
Okay. I don't think it will change that much. Yeah, no, it's still a 10.
Okay. You jump backwards, and as you're jumping, the guard from that has been currently assaulting you reaches out and grabs onto your hand, and like yanks on you. I would say, for this specific moment, you're unable to fly away. But if you want to pull yourself further back, you could try to like pull him with you. But he's holding on to
Okay.
you right now. I
Wait, do I
You-
still have the rock?
you just
Animated knife?
chucked your companion rock across the way, so you can check your pocket as an interaction and pull it out again.
No. The animated one, the knife.
Your animated rock thing is currently just in your bag where you left it. So if you tell it to do stuff, it does stuff.
Can I tell it to attack his hand?
Well, you can. Yeah, it's harder to specifically attack his hand as opposed to just
Or at
attacking
least
him. But
attacking
you can
him to,
attack
like,
him, yeah.
disengage him, like, or like his face. Yeah. Can I do
yeah.
that?
So your rock comes out and attacks him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have to roll for it. Where is it? Where is it? I don't remember. Animated knife. There we are.
He's currently like grabbing you, and you're
uh,
like hanging off of the cliff right now. Your wings starting to splay out and trying to catch you, and he's just like leaning over the cliff and has grabbed your arm. So
all right, where's the freaking thing to do? +4 to hit. Wait, where's the roll? Oh, it's 1d4 + 1. Okay.
well, you got to
Slash
roll the hit
roll.
first. So you have
Isn't
a.
that? Oh wait, which one is that?
I believe it has a +4. It'll like the whole thing will say like
oh, melee attack
+2
+4 to hit,
hit.
so it'd
Yeah.
be 1d20 +4. 20,
You
24.
get a natural 20. Okay. Go ahead and do me a roll the damage. I believe it's 1d4 times 2
Plus
plus
what?
it's
Roll 1d4 + 1, so 6 again.
okay. 6 damage on him. He looks pretty bad now. As this knife, suddenly your knife springs forth from your backpack and just stabs into his back. He doesn't look particularly good as that happens, and you see the 2 people in cloaks now like rush out of the shadows over to all of you.
Can I still yell again for
guy-
rogue?
I'll say you make another Constitution check as
okay,
these 3
can I
people
just,
attack you.
really quick, come in here with a rules as written.
Yeah, sure.
15.
Explanation. So grappling is an attack action, while opportunity attack is 1 melee attack. So you
Okay.
cannot grapple as an opportunity,
That is
I
good
just
to
now
know.
learned. as I read through the rules as written.
That's
Yeah,
good to know.
that's-
Rules are rules.
We will keep that in mind in the future because
As going
otherwise this
forward.
guy has jumped off a
However-
cliff and that's fine too. So
However, rules
Wait,
as
we're not
rules as
technically in
spirits,
combat so
it
much
probably
as
should
not,
still be
but
the
So am I able
Um,
to pull back?
the thing you're
Because
trying right now is to
grappling is a
yell for
melee attack.
Rogue as the 3
yeah.
of them are coming up to attack you with
I
their
got a 15
thing
for
they're doing this like
Did
turn.
you say Constitution saving throw or
Constitution
Constitution?
check? Just
Oh, okay. That's different. Not 20.
Okay.
I'm not. This is all recorded. You can
Roxanne's a
see
maniac.
I am not cheating. I'm not
confirming, dude,
cheating this
it's-
time.
For some, he's rolled like a single one, but other than that, his rolls have been on fucking fire this entire.
Yeah, I don't know.
You suddenly,
It's been very crazy.
Roxanne, you yell out, much louder this time. Go ahead and show us how you yell, Roxanne.
Ah! Wait.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, you make that noise. You make that noise. That noise
Like a
happens.
velociraptor.
Roxanne.
You don't have to
Um,
put on the red light
As you are
anymore.
shouting, Roxanne, firstly, a short sword goes to hit you with a 17 to hit.
That hurts.
Okay, as the guard draws a short sword and stabs you, you're gonna go ahead and take.
So the guard's like
7.
right next.
The guard is right next to her, and the two people in the shadows just emerged from the shadows and ran up to the two of you, and they also look like they're about to fucking attack Roxanne. They look like aggravated and annoyed at this point more than they look anything else.
We tried
Okay,
so many
okay.
times to get this girl, but it's
Roxanne, so you're gonna go ahead and take 7 piercing damage. Well, slashing damage, but whatever. As
okay.
as you are stabbed. Next, the other guy comes up to you, and there's a second person who pulls out a dagger and also goes to stab you. Looks like he's gonna try to stab you twice. First attack is a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Have
and the second
armor
attack.
AC at 14.
Okay, and the second attack is a 21 to hit, not critical.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh
you're
my
gonna go
gosh,
ahead
I'm gonna-
and take. Did he just roll max damage? Holy fuck!
I'm dead, aren't I?
You're probably not dead, but that's gonna be 26 damage.
Yeah, no, I'm.
He
like,
has hex
unconscious.
on you, so he just runs up and he rolled 2 4s for the knives and 2 6s for the hex. Are you unconscious for that?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
20 damage. Oh wait, he has.
He
his
has
pluses.
6. He has +3 to both.
I'll
so-
say
Okay.
this was weird because I feel like if this was in combat, Roxanne would have been 30 feet away by the time the other two had rushed up, and therefore would not have been able to be stabbed. Like off
So
the cliff.
when I
grapple.
had the grapple
grapple.
happen, it stopped her from moving. But
Grapple makes
I
them move
I
10
asked
feet. That's
whether or not she wanted to like
what
try to
it
jump
does.
away or yell or whatever she wanted to do, and she had the.
She did get the
the
yell
rock
off,
attack
so
and then
can
yelled.
I go over to the
Um,
window and take a look
I
out?
think the important thing right now, Roxanne, you start to fall unconscious as this guy comes up and stabs you twice from out of the shadows,
Just out
and
of curious, does the knives continue to attack him?
your knife looks like it gets very angry as you are falling unconscious. You're falling unconscious, and I think the thing that you recognize is Miza's voice, the mayor, saying, "You fucking idiots. We didn't even need her anymore. Okay, get her body. We're going now."
Okay.
Okay, am I not allowed
Uh,
to do anything?
Rogue, you are like
Wait,
literally
wait, before I
leaving
go
your
unconscious,
room right
can
now.
I-
I'm not
wait,
leaving
wait,
my room. I'm going to the
before I go
window
on-
because I heard her in the same
Well,
spot.
you
we
were.
were
I go
last
The
night.
point is, we had
unconscious-
established you were leaving your room, so now this happens
Before-
like as you're going.
Before I go unconscious, can I have the knife? Tell the knife just like go find Rogue.
You know your knife as you're falling unconscious acts in your best interest, so
Okay.
probably would try to do something like that.
As I was like
Um,
falling unconscious, like go find Rogue.
You fall unconscious with you don't have to make that saving throws. You are stabilized as this happens by somebody, and Rogue you hear suddenly as you're like you have unlocked the door and kind of shifted Bob out of the way a second time and are getting ready to leave. You hear a shriek from a different direction but a similar distance as yesterday.
Okay, you said it's the same cliff as yesterday, so I'm going to go look out the window again.
Okay,
Or-
make me new perception check.
All right.
Bob, what's your passive perception as well?
Just 13.
That's a nat one.
Oh, you still
Okay.
got a 6, so
Yeah, I've got a lot of perception. Okay.
it's like, oh,
Um,
that's 1, and it's still like a decent.
Rogue, you look out and you you see two people moving in different directions away, and yeah, that's what you see a person that looks like a guard, rather haphazardly staggering back like away from the cliff, and then you see one person and like a very brief flash of red as something disappears over the
Well,
cliff face.
Does my knife to him?
Disappears over the cliff face.
Like pretty far down, but yeah. You
Like
we'll
falling.
deal with your knife. No, like it's you can't tell. You're not particularly certain with that roll. You just look out and see some flash of red disappearing beyond your vision at the side of the cliff face.
All right. Well, I'm gonna misty step over to them.
Bob,
Should probably yell for Bob.
you
I have a turn, you know.
I know,
I
but
have the rest of my
I'm establishing
stuff.
what
Come
everyone experiences
Okay,
before we
okay.
do turns, right?
You should have rolled
because-
initiative way before this. That's
No,
what I'm
because I
saying.
don't even know if we're gonna need to roll initiative because you rolled so
We
low.
needed to roll initiative for the original fight, but you didn't.
No, there's a pissed off person using magic now, as opposed to before, where there was a pissed off person
Yeah, well,
using
I can
magic.
one shot a pissed off wizard. I don't know if you know this.
Bob,
Yes.
I need you to play fair if we're gonna play nicely, okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna take my whole turn
Bob,
every turn.
you are kind of stirred awake again by a shriek of what sounds like Roxanne, probably. You are stirred awake by that, and you see Rogue.
What?
You wake up and see Rogue suddenly disappear
Misty
out of the
step out.
window in
Oh,
like a step of
motherfucker.
mist.
All right. Robert stands up, puts his hands on his lower back, bends backwards a bit as cracking sounds
Okay.
are heard.
We should be aware. Rogue, you're in armor. Bob, you're not in your armor right now. If you had any.
He's a bard. Bards don't wear armor.
Sometimes bards wear armor, Tegan. You never
Sometimes
fucking
bards
know.
wear
I
pants.
do have
Okay.
leather armor, actually.
Okay, but here's the deal. Bards don't wear armor. I'm not conceding. I'm not conceding this. Bards don't wear armor.
Bards
That's
just
the
walk
thing.
around.
You would know
naked.
it's gonna take you a couple
No,
minutes
they
to put
wear
on your armor if you
clothes.
want to do that.
They're different.
No, it only grants me a +1 to my AC. So given that Roxanne is not here, I heard a shriek. Rogue is running away. I assume the girl's
Okay.
gotten herself into trouble again.
Rogue,
My
you
fault this time, bully. I didn't know he was gonna kidnap me again.
You broke into the mayor's room.
Yeah, but I didn't know they were a bad
You
guy.
broke
I
into the
didn't know
mayor's
they were a
room,
cult. I
and
was,
it
you know,
turns
probably
out-
gonna try to
it turns
sacrifice
out
me
that
to
Roxanne's the only one who
trees.
knows this now, but the mayor and apparently the guard were also cultists.
Yeah, they're
Uh,
all cults. They're all trying to sacrifice me to the trees so that the trees would go away. Something like that. I
Sometimes
don't
it
know.
happens.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
just
need
average
to make
Tuesday
some
night.
stealth checks for different people who are doing some shit now. That's some high stealth checks, okay. So Rogue, you disappear in a puff of
Trying to
smoke
kill us.
and appear down on the like terrace out
Terrace.
in front of the cliff face
Yeah.
again. You there again, like yesterday, it's like there's a bunch of like rocks and stuff all stacked everywhere going down this cliff face.
So which direction did that flick of red go?
The flick of red disappeared as if it had started going down the steps on the other side. So there's a terrace out around the whole like outside of this ship, and then there's the side that you guys went down that's like the left side, essentially the like westmost side of the ship. That terrace goes like laps down a couple times and makes you brings you down some steps and otherwise to the city. And then there's another one that you saw that figure yesterday going down that's on the left side that kind of disappears more into a big thicket of trees, and then you'd assume goes into the city. You're not really certain.
All right. Well, I might as well.
And it looked like they were heading towards that thicket of trees.
yell back up to Bob, "It's the left staircase," and then take off running.
It's the right one, so you yell right.
It's the right staircase. Fuck! Look, you described it as the left
saw
one.
them. No, I'm sorry. They are going towards the thicket of trees one. That's on the right. I never specified which side that one was on at all. That's the eastmost staircase.
Look, alright, I have a map in my head, and you're fucking with it.
So you guys went down this way yesterday. These people disappeared down this way.
Okay. Bob, they're going to the right one.
All right.
Bob, they be going to the right one. I need to get into
Continues
character.
to show what a
Sorry.
good investment these fucking slippers were, and he runs down the side of the boat
Okay, so you
to catch up to Rogue.
Wait,
so
are
you
you
go
going out
up
the
and-
window?
Bob, are you
I'm
going out the
going out the
window?
Bob? Bob, I need to know if you're going out the window.
Yes, I'll go out the window.
So
Okay,
Rogue,
you're
I
covered in
will.
oil.
Oh yeah. Okay. The window. You go up to the window, Bob, and find there is a large amount of oil covering a large portion of the window, partially dried, but not. There was a.
All right, I won't
you
step
like-
on the windowsill. Instead, I will do a cannonball special.
Yeah. So you like note lots of oil. I'd assume you open the window, you unlatch it, and
Does he even need to at this point?
you don't want to purposely crash through windows. That's very
Okay,
bad.
but it's
Try to
funny.
avoid that whenever
I
possible.
thought the window's
yes.
already open because.
No, Rogue
Win-
teleports.
No, I teleported.
Oh.
I have that ability.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm just
Rogue,
cool
I'm
like
gonna
that.
need a new perception check from you, and Bob, I'm gonna need an
Yeah.
athletics check from you as you're
Oh fuck!
curdling
All
out of this window again.
right. Can I substitute it for acrobatics?
Yeah, there's
Okay,
a
so
there's
that's
a
gonna be
this is small
20
enough
total.
room. You can do some like you can jump
Some,
off
like,
the
wall
bedpost
jumping
or
and-
otherwise go or not the bedpost but the bed side or up off the wall or something if you need to
I'm
get out this
I'm
window.
entirely imagining Bob right now just fucking doing like a
15.
sonic spin and then just
Okay.
bouncing out the window.
Gotta go fast.
Rogue, you look down into the thicket of trees and otherwise down beneath you. You see there is like this long, stretching early morning shadows of these trees, and you don't see anyone in the trees that are down like 20 feet beneath this this terrace as it begins to descend into the city.
Well, it's important for me to just keep going.
You knew what direction they were going, but currently you don't see anyone except
What
as
about my knife?
you notice that there's two things. One, you hear a slither, I guess would be the word, as an oily, not partially oily,
Partially oiled.
just his belly,
You hear
as
a
Bob-
sound.
flops out and catches himself before hitting the ground on the side of the wood of the boat, and is now standing, partially clothed,
I
like
just point in
some
the direction.
instruments and backpack thrown over him.
He is literally wearing his underwear and the jester cap and nothing else.
I would expect nothing less of our bard.
So you got Bob there behind, and in between the two of you, a floating, like long, spindly knife, just looking like
Made out of rock.
yes, made out of rock, just kind of like hovering back and forth, like pointing at the two of you, and
I
it
just go.
it
Fuck, I
just
need to
like
get my voice.
turns and begins to like hover, shoot like towards you, Rogue.
I be Rogue Blades. I'm guessing you're a rock, and you know where Roxanne is.
It like bobs up and down, like almost trying to nod.
Well, I'm going to grab you. Are you okay with that? It's always important to
It,
ask
conti-
for
it continues to
consent
nod. It was pretty
Okay, I
slow
grab
and
it,
hovering
first.
towards
And I
you.
just say, point the way, and I start fucking running.
It's like Jack Sparrow and the compass.
So this thing doesn't innately know where Roxanne is, but it watched
I
the
don't know
same
that.
thing you watched.
I
So
don't know that.
you
I'm assuming this thing knows where she is.
you start going down the stairs. Bob, I'd assume you're in tow. Are you going to run without Bob, or are you going to let
I
Bob?
feel like-
are you going to go at the speed
I
that
feel
Bob can
I
go?
should go a bit faster, and
I
then
thought you
I
were
can
just gonna
always
grab
come back
him.
and get Bob.
I thought you were
Bob,
just
how
gonna
much do you
grab him.
weigh?
Let me see.
Probably too much for my
He's
character.
kind of a tubby little guy.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have that written down anywhere.
Just grabs him like adventure awaits and just follows the compass.
Adventure is out there. Yeah, I'm not very
Let's see.
strong.
I never added his appearance information. But yeah, he's about. Here, hold on a minute. Let me just
4,000.
go
How
to
much
the
does how much does your
Goodness.
backpack weigh? And then like,
How tall is Bob again?
Did he even take his backpack? Is the question.
I'd assume Bob took his backpack because otherwise Bob can't cast spells. So
That is a
Yeah,
good
that'd be a
point.
problem.
How tall are you, Bob?
Bob's like, I want to say he's like under 3 feet tall. He's like 2.5 feet tall, give or take.
Like a toddler.
50 pounds.
how
I
much
don't
can
know.
you carry, and how much do you already have on you, Rogue?
I can
How
carry. I
much
have 77
does
pounds.
a
I can carry
toddler
135 pounds, so I
weigh?
can carry about 60
Can
pounds.
you underarm Bob? So here's the problem. I think that if you were willing to risk a level of exhaustion, you could underarm Bob and just take off running, but Bob is currently oiled. I think that's
You're
my
right.
issue. So
I
I
don't
don't think
grease
you can
Goblin.
carry Bob.
He's the greased goblin. Okay. I'm
Actually,
gonna.
hold on. I'm probably about 3 feet tall, even because he's short for a goblin, and he probably weighs a good 50 pounds because he's pretty chunky.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So I have a plan.
So you can
that
your
plan-
options are you go
It's a simple
ahead
plan.
with Roxanne's
So
rock.
you know how like when you're running and you grab onto a car and you keep running with it, you can run kind of faster.
You're gonna pull Bob.
I'm thinking of throwing him my rope and basically being the boat to his boat ski.
You're okay. So I'm just gonna let you know that immediately strikes you as a very bad idea, pulling a goblin down a narrow, windy road with cliffs everywhere.
Okay,
I'm just going to
okay, it
that
might be
immediately-
a bad idea, but it's kind of funny. I'm gonna run. Okay, well, I'm gonna run. I'm going. I
Okay,
can't
Bob-
think anymore. It's been over 6 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm going.
I think Bob's catching up as Rogue darts into the forest that is currently,
90 feet per
growing
second.
growing and wilting out of the rocks around this area. Rogue, you run down this set of it's just like windy slopes and stairs carved into rock down sections with a newly added treacherous element of forestry around. Where are you going as you go down this? You can go. You can just stay on the path the whole way. There are sections where like trees have toppled over, and like kind of make a way to like go out on them and maybe make it either further one direction, or like if you wanted to get onto a different terrace and continue down the other direction, you probably could at some points. So it looks like as you follow this, it does indeed head directly.
Are there any fiery footsteps?
You are looking for fiery footsteps. Make me a survival or perception or investigation check, whichever one you.
Am I dead, by the way, or am I at 1 HP?
Roxanne, you
You
are at
are
0. You
stabilized.
are unconscious, and you have no idea what's going on because you're unconscious. Unfortunately,
That's gonna be a
so I'm just in
24?
Twitch land.
Oh
Okay.
shit, that's a good roll.
That's a 19.
Rogue,
plus 5.
you are looking down for like
I'm here.
scorch
I'm not here to
marks.
play game.
You take the time. You stop doing full sprinting and like because you're not sure where you're going and you're just moving forward with action.
It's important to
You're
have a
moving
way
forward
to
with
go.
movement and bonus action. You're using your action to like actively look around and see what you're seeing. You
I'm still
eventually
as fast as Bob.
Yes. So Bob, if Bob is sprinting, otherwise I would say, Bob, you see up ahead of you because you're behind right now. Are you fully just sprinting after Rogue, or are you like stopping to try to put stuff on? What are you doing as well as you see Rogue
No, Bob
stop
is
to
just
look
like
around?
sprinting after Rogue. Like at this
Okay.
point,
To be fair,
he's-
he could go down the side of the hill and take
Yeah,
like
Bob, there are some points where you can pretty easily
Make
cut
up some
corners
time
and make
on
up some
me.
time.
Mhm.
And I like Rogue is very dexterous, so I'm not worried about Rogue tripping. And you, as long as you're not like actively falling, can't trip, so you're fine.
I mean-
Cantrip.
That's fair.
Like if you're already actively falling, you might like bump something and then manage to catch yourself. But currently, every time you step, you stick. So you're pretty much okay with your.
Spider slipper.
I fucking love these slippers, man. This is the best choice I ever made.
Honestly, yeah.
So you're running down, and I'd assume you're probably cutting corners if I'm not wrong, going down.
Just trying to catch up to Rogue.
Yeah,
if
so
nothing else.
you kind of hop down different parts of the cliff face, as Rogue was initially going faster than you, but now as Rogue is going a little bit slower to investigate, you manage to catch up with Rogue at this moment. And Rogue, you are looking around, and eventually you spot some attempted to be hidden. It looks like they were knocking stuff over on their way.
Dirty bitches attempting to be hidden my
A
ass.
set of tracks of like fiery boot prints.
I'm gonna point to them. I'm gonna
going-
say, "Well, looks like
they're
we've got
kind
a
of-
trail."
They're kind of hard to follow because they
It looks like
leave
we got a trail.
they leave like some like blackened pebbles in some parts of the rock. That's kind of pretty hard to notice, but the parts where they've like accidentally stepped
She's
on
the
like
cult
wood
leader
or otherwise,
that
there's like a
used here
pretty
and
evident
overtook
boot print.
She's a tree witch.
Nazca's putting it all together right now. Rogue,
I'm just like unconscious. Like,
with
Bob.
that perception check, you also notice pretty far away, there is a line of thick, like dark gray smoke, just proceeding out of a section that looks like it's just off, pretty close to the location you wandered into in the forest yesterday. So like off in sort of this direction. It looks like
Fuck, I'm not zoomed out enough. Give me do
this
it again.
direction.
Oh, that
So you're
direction.
running down
Okay.
into this direction, and you can see some smoke rising out of
There.
the sky in that direction. Pretty clearly not like coming from the boat. And it's dark smoke that looks like probably like chimney smoke of some like coal or something being burned. You are kind of familiar with smoke given where you're from, to the point where I'd say with a
Aye.
perception check that high, you're at least like that's not a
There'd be
forest
fire.
fire
What
because
kind
there'd be
of
more
burning?
smoke.
Coal, coke.
It's not a forest fire, there'd be more smoke. That's
what
like
type of rock is causing
chimney
this? Is it a
fire
coal?
of something burning off in that direction, which you'd know to be out of the bounds of the like where the actual city is.
Bit of acrid burn. All right.
So you see that as well.
Bob, I believe that we should follow these footsteps.
Just you keep running. I'll
My knife
fucking
doing, by the
follow.
way.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
I'm gonna.
Can you
fucking
fit
die.
in my backpack?
No.
No offense, kid. You probably couldn't carry me. Just fucking keep moving.
Fair enough. And I take off.
Bob just chases after him.
Okay. And Roxanne, what is your
I may
What
not
is
have
your
a lot of
question?
strength, but I'm very
What is the
dexterous.
knife? What is my knife doing?
your knife is in Rogue's hands right now.
Hands, capable hands.
Is it like dragging him along, pretty much?
It's
No,
trying.
I-
It's kind of trying to guide, but it knows as much as Rogue does, right? Like it saw the direction they ran, so it's all for charging in the direction that Rogue thinks is a good direction.
Yeah. If we
Um,
go in the wrong direction and Roxanne dies, then unfortunately Roxanne
I'd say-
dies. There's
Okay,
really not a whole
There's
lot we can
there
do.
are
Kristen-
some things that I would even say the
Kristen,
rock could probably help
technically-
with.
Technically,
will
am I
probably help.
this knife's mount?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What if I put it on my head?
No.
Let me just double check.
The
my
knife doesn't have legs, unfortunately. I don't-
Okay, but so now you're being ableist.
No, the knife doesn't have anything to mount with, unfortunately.
Oh! I'm
Wait,
sure
can
it's
the
got a
knife-
little prick somewhere, and I see one right
If you
here.
stab
Won't
the
let-
knife into you, it can be your mount. You can be its mount.
I can be its mount. How much damage?
That
is
doesn't
that?
help.
D4? I think
That
I
hurts
might-
you. Being a mount is bad unless
Okay,
you're.
but then it can take my movement too and add it onto its movement.
That's not how that works.
Shut up! Shut up and let me
Anyway,
have this.
Anyway, you charge
I can't
down.
Think of, like, what the knife would do besides
Um,
like help look. Oh wait, it could fly up in the air and then just look down and and try to figure out.
It doesn't have eyes, Nazca.
It has perception.
It doesn't have eyes, Nazca.
It has a perception of like.
Boys, can't
it
wait
has
until
a-
he finished describing
Has a
what's going
passive
on.
perception of
little
7.
It's not a very good perception. That's the issue. Also, it's isn't it 20 feet per round movement?
50 feet.
Oh yeah, this
Why?
one's fast. Sorry, yeah, this one's fast. The other forms are slow. Okay, yeah, this rock is fine. It's not moving slow. I thought it had 20 feet. I'm wrong. Anyway,
To be fair, if I had
um,
it in my hand, it's going 90 feet around.
yeah, it has as much of an idea of where it's going as you, so it's gonna let you guide it, Rogue. So you
I got this. I'm on the
Um,
trail. I'm sniffing the shit out.
it may, use the assist action on you if need be, if it thinks
Oh,
it can
fuck yeah.
help in some way. Though
Free assist knife?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I kind of like let it,
so
be
you
controlled by you. So
head
if you need it to
down.
do something, it probably will listen to you.
Yeah, you head down
devious.
into the more like city area of it. You enter down. There's again large stocky jungle trees which are beginning to wilt due to the lack of like nutrients and actual like weather conditions that they need to survive now. Just slowly wilting, these massive like 70 to 100 foot tall trees. All of them kind of just creating these long shadows this morning, covering the ground in shadow and dim light, essentially.
The trees
live
off of people's souls.
The whole of this undercity, like the first thing you notice, there's a big kind of partially toppled with several trees growing out of it, stone kind of meeting hall / town hall looking area. Past that, there's a long like stretch of stone and thatch, like streets of stone and thatch buildings. That you would instead of going into this yesterday, you'd walked out this way. Essentially, that's where you guys had gone. But now you've kind of gone deeper into the actual city.
City part.
I would say let's make this a chase. So what we'll do is we'll
We
we'll
need
do
chase music.
yeah. I think
Yo,
we need
somebody
chase
play the
music.
Benny Hill theme.
Is that like
No,
the,
you can't do bannable stuff. I don't know if that's allowed.
I don't think it is.
So what if we
Kevin
do
Macleod? It is. I see.
here? I have the investigation playlist, and you're investigating. So here, Nazca, I'll send you this playlist. Yes.
We're gonna compare it from
Could
like
I
a
have
copy, right?
Bob and
Like a-
Rogue both make me? Yeah, that's perfect. This is perfect investigation music. I'm good at this. I'm good at making playlists, guys.
Best DM ever.
Okay, you know what? We'll roll with it. What do you need us to do?
Here, Nazca, I'm gonna send you the sneaky one instead. I think the sneaky one will be better. I didn't know when I wrote investigation, I thought my brain was on, oh, they're like searching for stuff mode, but no, I was on, oh, they're like wandering around mode.
This is the music you played right before we ran into like 40 little baby boys.
This one hopefully will be better. That one has like Hitman and stuff in it, so it should be. This one should be less less happy.
Ah, yes,
Yes,
perfect.
yeah.
Perfect.
Alright, this'll work.
Could I have perception checks from
not
you,
check.
and I will have the. So you've kind of left that guard in the dust wherever the fuck they went, and are currently in pursuit of some others. So we'll do some group perception versus group stealth checks.
I did not do well.
Can I get
Rolled a 9.
advantage because of the knife?
Um,
Can the knife help me see?
I mean,
It's like pointing in the right direction.
I think the knife can help you. Yeah, you can have advantage.
Yeah, it
One
has
of
a
them
slight
has
perception.
advantage on their stealth for reasons you don't know. So yeah, I'll give you advantage on your.
D20 plus 5 times 2. Okay, so that's another 24.
Okay. And Bob, what are you at?
I rolled a 9.
Okay, so Bob, you're just keeping up with Rogue. Rogue, you are looking around and seeing.
I'm fucking devious. I'm deceptive, okay? I'm here.
I think you're peevious and you're perceptive. I think that's what's happening right
you're
now.
I'm
perceptive.
devious.
I'm the deceptive one, okay? That's what
I'm
perceptive is
perceptive.
about.
Okay.
I be
So
schmoving.
you successfully identify some more tracks, and they loop through part of the city off, like out into this section. You travel around. It looks like they've been darting through some shadows of trees and otherwise avoiding like dead-ending themselves in places. You go down some like corridors and stuff and run into some dead ends, but you're very dexterous and Bob is very sticky, so you just find yourselves like you jump out of windows and otherwise trying to follow this way, like where parts like leave off because they've like found a patch of stone to sneak on and otherwise, but you manage to essentially you feel like you're keeping up with the tracks. The tracks seem as fresh as whenever you happen to find them.
I like to think that Bob sounds like Squidward when he's walking.
Let's go to the next round. Let's do the same thing again. Perception checks versus stealth checks.
All right. Do I get advantage once again with the knife? Okay.
They also
I rolled a 10.
19.
Okay. With that in mind, I think same thing. You guys rush off. It seems like they leave the actual like districts of the city. This
You gotta
is
roll well on one of
how
these, okay?
far.
We're gonna do.
I'm gonna roll a nat 21.
I need to do some math here to figure out how long you guys have been running. So you guys go.
Keep in mind, I am an Olympic runner.
You guys
can't
go
carry
about
anything.
probably a good like 4 miles now. In
Just
total
running?
of just running.
Man,
Rogue, I think you're good at least for now. Bob, could you make me a Constitution saving throw? I think.
Oh no. All right.
It's not a high DC right now. You have some adrenaline pumping because your friend got kidnapped.
Four.
You are feeling pretty weighed down right now. I would say if you don't stop to take a break, or you would realize if you don't stop to take a break, get yourself some water. It's not like a whole hour-long rest, just you need a moment. Or else if you keep going, you're going to take a level of exhaustion.
Can I possibly use a healing word on myself?
Yeah.
give
Vitalize.
myself-
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
a revitalization.
I'll spend
What-
the spell slot then.
What do you say? What words of encouragement do you use on yourself as you're running and you're starting to feel exhausted?
Come on, you fat piece of shit. We're not
You suddenly feel reinvigorated.
I thought you were gonna say like, "Oh, we're gonna have a sick dinner after this."
I'm
Imagine
gonna
the
eat
meal.
all of those raptors.
I'm gonna fucking eat them all in person.
I will.
Bob is
eat
meeting
all those
himself.
raptors.
So you guys emerge out of the city into the forest
Hurting word.
again.
It hurts when it heals.
I'm going to go ahead and bring you all back onto the forest map,
Uh-oh.
or the jungle map.
I'm passed out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find these.
Just
I be
thinking, like-
schmoving. I be
I'm just in like I'm
devious.
in like an astral plane. Like,
Let's
just
move you
realizing,
here.
Oh,
Roxanne, you're not there. Roxanne's just dead on
Yeah.
the ground. No,
yeah, just find it.
Literally
so you two appear. Can you see where you are and stuff?
Yep.
Okay, so you two appear in the forest, leaving
Alright,
the
I'm
city.
heading after raptors.
So the
3.
sections of the city are pretty clear. Like there's some sections. So over here is like the main brunt of the city that you just exited. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then all the way on the other side of the map,
Is
you can
Raptor 3.
sort of recognize
Who's
the
just
sort of
dead there.
treacherous terrain here, and then going up further, you would know if you continue on. There's another stretch of the city that goes up into the like mountainous
Are you
area that you had
clicking
descended
somewhere?
last time.
I can't see.
No, but up. You know where it is, like
You
up towards the
ping.
raptors. I'll ping up towards the
Okay.
raptors if you can see them. Up towards
Yeah,
where those
Raptor
raptors were. Yeah, that Raptor 3 is just there because it's dead. The body's still
I
there.
thought we
you gotta
took it.
fail
I
those
thought
stealth checks
Rogue took
sometime.
it.
So you would know this area is much more treacherous, but you also like looked at a lot of it yesterday. So like you'd come from up here next to Raptor 3 yesterday. You'd know there's more city in that direction. It kind of wraps up back into the mountains and then up to the landlocked lady on the other edge. So you're just kind of in the like kind of the open area in between the two parts of the city right now, that is forest. So what are you doing? Are you just continuing forward?
Well, continuing forward,
I'll
trying
say,
to find them.
yeah. You've followed up until this point a trail of tracks. So let's do another
Trail of Bernie tracks.
All right,
stealth
hold up, before
versus
we-
perception check, I guess.
Before we do this, I'm gonna go ahead and encourage Rogue. Look, your eyes are better than mine. We gotta fucking find this girl, otherwise we're gonna end up having a really pissed
Not
off
mean to
wizard
hit
on her.
that. I did not mean it. Why did it select it? I wanted to switch tabs, not freaking
Is that a
roll for
bardic
initiative.
inspiration?
That's bardic inspiration. You get an
All
extra
right,
dice
all
to your skill check.
Is that a
Okay.
D6? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
that's a
bardic
D6.
inspiration? All right. Fuck
Okay,
yeah. All right.
so you'll get your extra
fuck
D6,
yeah, baby,
Rogue.
fuck yeah.
I figured
On
out why I
top
was
of
rolling
advantage.
initiative. Ignore those
Alright.
initiative rolls. I was trying
I'm
to change
I'm not
tab.
ignoring those initiative rolls.
I'm not
I just
ignoring
ro-
you. You're fighting for
Alright.
your life right now, Nazca.
Yeah.
I'm fighting for my
I
fucking
rolled
life.
an 8 on my end.
All right, let's see how I do. All right. So that's gonna be a 15.
Okay. So 15 in total for you,
Yep.
and 8. So, you're very lucky that one of the two of them rolled a 4 because.
Fuck yeah!
you
Fuck
two-
yeah, baby! Fuck yeah!
You two.
Fuck yeah, steak, baby! Fuck yeah!
You two travel further up around this way, following tracks,
Watery tracks. Watery. Bernie
going
tracks.
through some dips and thickets of bushes and under the canopies of trees again.
One day I'm gonna roll 2 natural 20s and you
it's-
won't be able to get away.
It's not midday, but it's been, almost an hour now that you've been charging after these, probably.
Exploring.
Nazca, could you roll me a D4,
They-
actually?
Why are they charging away so fast?
There's
if they...
There's a small chance that Nazca's got something. They're also...
I got a 3.
Okay, so that's good. That's good to know. You two come up across this way. If you can see, you're up near the waterfall now.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, you mean the waterfall with all the burned plants
You
around
can see-
it and
yes.
possibly something behind it?
All of the big trees that were around this waterfall, within like all around it, all the areas that look like they might have had big trees at some point are burned out stumps. Like within like 40 feet of the waterfall itself. The only trees are the natural ones that were around here before. So like,
Alright.
as you can possibly tell, I don't have a burned out stump thing, but there's no big trees around this area. It looks like they've been
Don't worry,
cut
we
out
got
and
Bob
back.
here. He's currently a burned out stump.
Okay. So the two of you,
Is running for an hour.
That was the best quip ever. Fuck you.
so the two of you go up here, and you see Rogue as you're coming up. You see a like shadowy, like a shadow of something walking behind the waterfall, as if on a section of like ground or something. And they walk in back here, and then you hear, "Come on, we have to get to perform the ceremony."
All right.
Oh my gosh.
And-
witch
You want to
sculpt.
sneak in with me? Aye.
All right. Fucking get it together, Bob.
We
Okay.
got this.
All right.
We're
Okay.
almost there.
Let's go.
All right. Me and Bob are gonna sneak in.
Okay. Could you
Bob
two
and
make
I
me?
should say.
I will also point out that smoke you recognized earlier is coming from up like this direction.
Did you ping?
Yeah, I pinged. It's further past the waterfall, essentially. Like up
Oh,
Okay.
somewhere past the waterfall, there is a column of smoke
I'm
rising out of
assuming
something.
there's some sort of underground furnace that they're just gonna throw rocks in.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Big furnace. Big furnace.
Big furnace, big furnace.
Yeah.
Big furnace. Oh
Turns
wait.
out sand actually is a mineral, and they're using it
Um,
for fuel.
Yeah, could you
They're
two
gonna
make
turn her
me
into an iron sword.
could you two make me stealth checks?
Yep. Do I
think
get advantage because of my
your rock
knife?
friend.
The rock knife.
Okay.
Rock friend.
What's the dexterity on that rock, Nazca?
I got you, Sauce Boss. Extra animated 9. Dexterity 15 plus 2.
I think
Oh,
the rock
shit.
could give you advantage on that.
I don't need advantage. I got a 25.
Yeah, he's fine.
Wow,
I am the
25.
fucking knight.
He is the night and the day. How the fuck do you have better stealth than me? I'm a rogue.
Because I'm
He's
a
just-
part of the 18 dexterity, bitch.
That is
Get my
entirely
level.
true. That
He's
is
just like
entirely
on the
true.
ceiling with like his spider
Alright.
claws just sneaking around.
Okay, so
Oh my
that's
God.
gonna be an 18.
Okay, the two of you disappear into the shadows of the forest and sneak your way around. You kind of have to jump and make your way over some sections of pond and other water that's floating around. You sneak around and you find a little section of carved out stairs, almost carved out like out of melted rock.
They would.
And
They would.
you hop up around
You know what? They would.
this way and make your way into the underside of this thing. It is a cave under the waterfall, which kind of stretches out back this way if you follow your people and then goes
I'm
in.
dead, aren't I?
You're not dead, you're unconscious. It's a little bit different. It's a
No,
it's a
I'm
it's a
gonna die. I'm gonna
liminal
die.
space, you know? That you could
You're
die
having,
at any
You're
moment.
having dreams. You're having dreams.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
having lucid dreams.
Okay, look,
so
we have 7
Roxanne-
hours before you get up with a long rest, okay?
Roxanne, you've had some time to be Sleepy Time Junction, actually.
Isn't it like 1 hour to like,
Um,
and I have like a 4-hour rest?
so, if you fall unconscious, what you do is you roll a d4, and in that many, if you're stabilized and unconscious, you roll a d4, and in that many hours, you wake up with 1 hit point.
Dang.
However, you are,
Oh,
like, you are awoken, by something. So, as
I have like 1 HP or just at
you
0?
have 1 HP.
Okay. 1 HP gamer, that's all I need.
You don't have
That's
your
all
rock.
you need. That's the
uh,
only that's
you
the
don't,
only HP
you
that
don't
matters.
have your tools. You don't have anything on you except your clothing, right? If you were wearing armor, that's not on you anymore.
Okay.
You're
I'll
just
disengage that.
You're just in.
Oh, my
you're,
cape of water breathing.
you're just in your normal clothes, and let's go back to a different area. And I think actually this is gonna get to be strange because I don't know if Bob and Rogue are gonna get to see anything.
I'm gonna die.
We're sneaking. We're devious.
You two are sneaking, so I'm gonna sneak you right here.
Oh,
What
God.
the
Can you
heck? It's
see-
black.
Anything if I put you here?
Cave.
A little
It's all
bit,
black.
Just a little cave. Can you see that door? Is it
yeah. You can
locked?
see
Yeah.
the door. It's
I
got a
don't
lock
see
symbol.
anything.
Okay, so eventually you might be able to go in
What is
there.
it,
We're
guys?
gonna deal with Roxanne first. No, you shouldn't be able to see anything, Roxanne.
Oh, okay.
Because you're waking up right now. So once you wake up to
And
ash and
ash and
dust,
dust.
yeah, that
I wipe my
Roxanne.
brow and I slap my
Um,
nuts.
the first thing you experience is a very deep heat, just like a
I knew it.
sweltering
They're putting her in the
feeling,
furnace.
a sweltering feeling of like
Can I see
the-
anything?
like a light smoke. So I'm describing the first thing you experience before you've even opened your
Okay.
eyes. Like as you realize you're conscious again, you feel just this extremely deep heat, and you probably start awake. You shoot up in. You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you shoot up in a little cot. There. We'll talk about this later. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I can see stuff.
Yeah, you should be able to see a little bit, I believe, from where you are.
Oh,
You
there's some food on the ground.
you look over to see some plates of food that are like mostly eaten. As you're looking around, you can see you're in this like deep dark.
So there's
Like
rocks around me.
there's rocks everywhere. The stones are like melted and carved into sections, and there is some like
these would be metamorphic rock.
there is
Yeah,
some raw iron. These rocks are like melted by someone. Like these rocks were clearly carved and melted into this shape. There are like wrought iron bars in sections that are preventing your like immediate escape. You are currently in manacles, and you have obviously are sitting
So
up in a bed.
So I couldn't do like cure wounds on myself.
Does cure wounds require somatic components or just verbal? I believe it has somatic. If it does, then you can't perform them this second.
It says V and S.
Yeah, so it has verbal
Can't do
and somatic.
somatic.
So you have to speak and you have to like
Move your
perform a
hands.
magical movement to use them. So not right this second. But you also notice there is. Can you see this cultist?
Kinda. He's kind
Yeah,
of
you can
black
just-
out. 1 second.
You kind of get up and walk.
Yeah.
As you're walking in the darkness, you kind of are groggily coming to. There is an entity, this strange red creature. It's labeled as an imp, probably to you.
Yeah.
It's make me a religion or arcana check, if you could.
Let's go.
Oh, it's easy.
Arcana 13.
Okay. You've read about something like this before. There are types of creatures called devils. They're creatures from the lower planes, so they're evil creatures, or at least they most often are, and ones that are not like ripped from the control of their like the being that normally is in charge of them are evil. So this creature is some sort of either the two you would recognize are either an imp or an abishai. Both of those are kind of low-ranking creatures. This one has like this like kind of like dark reddish skin, ending in this long tail that kind of ends in a barb. Big leathery wings. It's only about 4 feet tall, just a little bit bigger than Bob, but its wings kind of make it much bigger than that, at least looking as it kind of is sitting next to you. And it is currently just angrily devouring a piece of, like, it looks like probably...
Another person.
It's on a plate. There's something on this plate. It looks probably like a leg of one of those raptors, maybe. It's a scaly gray... thing. It's not like cooked or anything. It's just on this plate, and he is just gnawing away at it.
I yawn, stretch, rub my eyes like, oh, good morning. What you in here for?
It works.
Yes. Hello, my name's Roxanne. What's
You-
yours?
I have many names.
Well,
You would know
what's
from
your preferred name?
your check. Devils don't like giving people their names.
Oh,
Names
Is
have
there a nick-
power.
is there a nickname I can call you?
No.
Something. All right, Impy it is.
It like looks like it wants to rip your heart out for a second, but doesn't.
Hey, what? What does
And
that,
has that
what's
effect
look
on people.
for?
Um,
What's that look for? It's just easier to refer to people by their name than
It-
to just call it out. Plus,
it
it's like a
just says-
basic just name.
it in a hushed tone, it kind of whispers, "You are in here with me.
Yeah, no, I am in here with you.
They
And why are you in
captured
here? Yeah, I don't know why.
They are
I-
mad. They are cultists.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Some
while I was unconscious,
entity.
I was just thinking like, oh, she's probably the tree witch.
This you hear from a humanoid figure out here in the section. This
cultist.
cultist. Keep it down.
Someone's on their period.
Your time will come soon, devil. The devil kind of like sneers for a second at that, and then looks back at you. It kind of looks dejected, like it's not sure if there's anything it can do about its situation. It is also chained, I should probably mention. Its arms are like behind its back.
Oh, now I have like a vivid imagination of just him like with his arms tied behind his back, like just eating the food off the ground, pretty much.
Become a warlock of this demon, and you can get out.
Here, I'll Here, I will go ahead and
full of warlock 5-hit.
I'll label it with its correct, just in case you want to call it Abishai instead.
Did it tell me its name?
It did not.
So would you like me to call you Impy or
Shut
or Dot?
Human.
I'm
And it
not human.
looks actually at you for a moment.
I'm not
Shut up.
human.
Bird.
It
not a
genuinely does
bird.
not seem to know what you are.
I'm a winged elf, excuse you. And I showed my wings.
will be molten soon.
Oh, I'll just absorb element. Easy clap.
Well, I guess
Your entire plan foiled by absorb
my entire
elements.
plan foiled by a first level spell. What was I thinking?
What were you to do? What were you to do?
If only there was a mechanic that had previously been used that could nullify this.
Man, Tarkov is just such an easy game, I gotta say.
D&D is such an easy game. How do people die?
Yeah.
I really
Like
don't
honestly.
understand it.
Well, I think as you and this Abishai are waiting, kind of chained in this section, with
Impy's
this.
not a good name. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and just call you Abishai. I'm just gonna call you that. I don't know why I feel like calling you that.
Yeah, Nazca's just referring to people
got
by
to
their
my
race
name.
now. How'd you guess my name?
How'd you guess my name?
My name is
Your
the same.
name's Tim. How'd you
Wait,
guess my name?
Wait, no, Abishai.
He's
Oh, wait,
got
no,
a-
that one's a creature.
He's
Wait,
got a fucking name
Abby-chan.
tag on
You're
that says
Abby-chan.
Tim.
I don't like that.
Then tell me your name.
As
Anyway.
as
This
this
could be
this
solved
like
with one
loop
simple
of
solution, just like
Roxanne
absorb
turning a
element.
potential ally into a potential enemy continues, we will
Just
loop
give me your
back
name, it's not
to
that hard. Mine is Roxanne.
Rogue
Yours is?
and Bob. The two of you sneak deeper into this this system, this little dugout cave, and you find parts of it are like seem to originally have been like actual cave pieces, and other parts are like melted away into cave, like a large enough section for like 4 or 5 people to walk through at once. You come through and eventually see at the end of the tunnel a small light that has next to it a door, a big wooden door. It also gets very muggy and humid as you are walking. You can see there's bits of water dripping from the ceiling in places that as they hit the
land
ground.
on my coat and it just dries off
A-
immediately
as-
because it's mending
Yes,
itself.
as they hit the ground as well, they seem to slowly start to evaporate and steam up, and it leaves just this small layer of steam on the ground. And then out of the top of the door, you can actually just see little tiny curling bits of smoke. And I forgot to mention this to you, Nazca, but the ceiling just has like an ever-present, just thin layer of smoke in it.
That's pretty-
So...
Pretty smoky.
So,
All
Rogue,
right,
how
well,
do you want to do this? Do we want to try and like?
Should I check
open
the
the-
door for a lock?
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. We could either do that, or if you still have that cloak, I could try and bullshit my way
I
in.
have the cloak.
Fuck. All right. Well, then you don't have.
We
the
don't
cloak,
have the
so
cloak.
I can still try and bullshit my way in. It'll be harder in my
Uh,
underwear, but I can still do it.
we can try. We can try. That's Plan B. Let's just act like we belong. Plan A. I'll unlock this door. All
We're
right,
gonna
I
do
go
like
up
the
and
classic like
check if it
Looney
has.
Tune or like
check if it has a
you-
lock on it.
There, it looks like a push door, and you kind of press on it for a second, and it does appear to be locked. There's a little hole for a key.
All right, 1 second.
You're just gonna pull a classic like Looney Tunes thing where you're gonna just take out like the two guys in the back and then just take their clothes and wear them.
You
and, like,
were
act
formerly
like-
hot on the pursuit of these two individuals that were going in here, which you recognized an individual in the back and then another person talking to them. So you know there was at least two going in here.
Okay.
And rather importantly, probably, you are probably aware then that you should probably be stealthy.
Okay. I am going to pull out my thieves' tools because I am a thief,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try and unlock this door.
Okay, make me a thieves' tools check. So dexterity plus whatever proficiency you have in
Plus
thieves' tools.
proficiency because I do have proficiency. That's gonna be a 7.
Okay, you put your thieves' tools in.
Look, I have a +5. I don't know what's going on.
You turn
I'm
it.
gonna send that to sleep.
In the tumbler are going through. It's currently not giving way as you're working your way in there. It seems the lock is at least a little bit harder than that. You could.
For the next attempt, I try and bardic inspiration him. I'm just like,
Okay.
look, I've picked a few locks in my time. You just gotta make sure to be calm.
like a
Deep
woman,
breath.
like you're trying to.
I
got
wasn't gonna go there, Nazca, but thanks for that.
All right, so I get.
This
an
is not
extra
dating
D6
advice. This is
if I need.
lockpicking advice.
I know, but I'd imagine like Bob would somehow turn it into that.
All right, so
That's your
do I
head,
get
not
another go
Bob's.
at it?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
just redo your action to try to. You got the bardic
Wait,
inspiration.
you
right?
give me advantage?
You've got the bardic
my
inspiration.
knife. My knife too.
Can I like put the knife in it too for advantage on this?
Yeah,
Um,
can it like help you?
You've already got the bardic inspiration, so you might as well roll that too if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Well, I
actually,
mean,
yeah,
if
the
I
knife.
have
The knife could
advantage
help
would
you. I
go
think.
before bardic inspiration.
That's true. So the knife could help you. Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's a 20. That's
Oh,
better.
thank
You
That's
go in.
better.
The knife in
The
Nazca's.
knife in the top
The
while
knife
I'm working
like comes
on the
up
bottom.
and like goes and replaces one of your hands and starts to work on the other half, holding down the prongs to make sure each part of the tumble goes. There's only 2 sections, and this kind of you're feeling a lot of pressure right now, and the knife manages to tink
So
hit it at the
fucking
last
fun.
second, and it
I hate
unlocks.
It. It reminds me of home.
This knife is fucking MVP, man.
MVP knife,
It's
honestly.
so good. I sent it with.
All right, I'm gonna grab the knife, grab my thieves' tools back in my pocket, and just kind of slink, open the door and
Okay.
slink through. if
Could
possible.
you make me stealth checks as you push open this door?
Oh, our previous ones don't carry over.
Not anymore. Now you're now instead of sneaking in, you're actively pushing into this building. So
Fuck!
Can the knife help Bob?
No, the knife cannot help me.
Please.
Just have the knife go in
I'll
first.
I'll say one thing. You do push the door open at least, so you see there is a corridor going down to 2 more doors.
All right. Well, I'll get my stealth in.
Yeah.
18.
Okay.
All right.
So
and
This playlist.
I'm gonna sneak
stepping
in
in
here
first?
first.
Okay, you guys can kind of be in control of your own characters now. Then, as you two begin to go in,
Okay, so
I
there's
can't
2
see
more
anything.
doors here. Left or right, Bob?
Oh, where'd you go? You just. Oh, never mind. You
Sorry.
backed up. Okay.
I backed up a little bit. Left
You're-
or right?
are you guys able to walk through the doors? I don't know if you are or not.
I don't think so. No, I can't.
I can't push
Okay.
myself
Yeah.
through the door.
Okay, I don't know
I
because
can't-
I can
oh,
push
I
you through the
can't.
doors, but
I would.
What if
I
I
would say the
just-
left-hand path.
Oh
yeah,
fuck! I did it! I did it! No, pull me back! Pull me back!
you're cheating.
I
He's
put
wall
myself on
hacking.
the square through the door, and it just fucking through.
He's wall hacking.
I wall hacked the fucking door.
He took a chair and just like shoved him next
I
to it.
shoved
and he just,
myself through the wall.
You broke it so fast.
I broke it so fast.
Well,
This always happens. Okay,
Like, he BLJ
let-
through the door.
Bob, left or right?
left-hand rule. Let's go with
Left
that.
hand rules. All right, I'm gonna try and open this up with a knife.
okay, you go ahead
Alright.
and
You didn't
make
try
me
opening it in the first place.
Thieves tool. No, I'm trying to pick the lock with the knife.
You didn't try opening it up.
Okay, I try and open the door before I pick the lock when it's gonna be locked.
You push on the door, and it does not seem to be locked.
Okay, I open the door slowly.
Okay, you slowly open the
you.
door. You can see it turns.
That was just like my
the-
knife, like motion.
you can only
like,
see
this
like so
opened
far
it.
right now, but it looks like if you were to step in, you'd be able to see into
I'm gonna
this
do
room.
that one leg step in.
Okay,
you
you
know?
take one step
leg
in.
Steppy and just take
As
a
you're
big ol'
stepping in, you
look-see
can
around.
see what looks like a large like storage room, with lots of like crates and boxes and like sections of like food stored. It looks like they're kind of mostly gone through. You also, as you step into this
I
room,
see a little,
hear
see a little name tag poking out of the wall.
yeah, you hear
A little bit meta, but who gives a shit?
You
you-
already
well, you
wall
hear-
hacked already.
I already wall hacked through this door.
you hear. Is breakfast ready yet? We're running so late this morning. Everyone was out.
Oh, it's obviously Russian. It's obviously with the Russians.
Another person responds, "We're cooking, idiot." Takes.
I knew it was the Russians.
I look.
You
back
hear
to
what sounds like
Bob.
a bag being dragged by one person, and another person kind of whines.
All right, so
The music change.
so I look back to Bob and I go with my hands. I go 3 or 4 people in there.
All right, Bob kind of just like takes his fist and like smacks them together, and then just like points at them.
I'm going to give him a little shrug, saying we might want to check out the
You
other
hear
door.
a door open.
Is it the one behind us?
No, it's a door in
Oh my
this.
God.
It's a door up in this room. A door up in this room
Oh my
opens, and you
God.
hear that sack being dragged, by apparently it must be 2 people.
I could try killing them.
I mean, you could get outfits then and blend
It'd be
in.
like 4 people. Could try the other door.
The door closes.
Okay. So they might. I think 2 people just left, but they might come back in if there's sounds of fighting.
Wait, was it sounding like it was dragging away or towards us?
Away, like out of the room, and then the door
Oh,
closed. So it
okay,
sounds like
so
someone this way.
sounds like
they were talking
2
to each
people
other.
possibly
There's at
left.
least 2 people in this room. They were talking to each other. They.
Should I
One
just
of them
go
hefted
take,
up a
like,
bag and
sneaky
dragged it out of the
look
room,
and see if I can see the people
and
in
then
there?
the door closed.
Misty steps through the room.
I don't have multiple misty steps. I used it already.
I will say
I'm gonna take a little bit
Okay,
more of a look.
each room, each new like layer of
like
room you
hiding
step
behind
into.
this.
Yeah, make me a perception check, I guess, for if there's anything
All
hiding in this room as you go in as well. Each new like layer of this thing you get into, it gets hotter. And the
fun.
like the mist
To be
on
honest,
the
I'm
ground,
used to it, but I fucking hate it.
the mist on the
That's
ground
another 18.
dissipates and the smoke builds a little bit more with each room. Okay, you look around. This room seems completely empty to you as you enter. There's boxes everywhere. They look like they've got food and rations and stuff everywhere stockpiled here.
Any spare cloaks, maybe?
Looking around this area, you don't see any spare cloaks.
Shit, it's only food storage. All right.
Should we try the other door?
You can see a door obviously here, right? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like there's probably another way down this way. Looks like the room probably continues down this way as well,
I was just saying.
as well as
check
backwards.
out what's down here or the other door. It's up to you, Rogue. You're the one that's unlocking things. Like, you're the
That is
point
true.
man. I'm just
That
following.
is true, but your input is very appreciated. I hope you know that, Arg.
I'm a goblin in his underwear. Okay, you shouldn't. Be
Yeah, and I'm
asking
a
someone like me
pirate,
for advice.
And I'm a pirate underground. We're both out of our element.
Speak for yourself.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start inching my way forward over here,
Okay.
not making any noise.
Kind of inch around and begin to see into the.
Is my knife close enough that I
These
could
are
call out
old
for it?
timey locks. Actually, I'd
you
like to
you
just.
don't know where your knife is right now.
I'd like to check this door.
Well, no, I just
You-
woke up.
this
I was
door
thinking of
seems
just calling
to-
out for it.
This door seems to spring. It seems, it's a handle, but it seems like it can open freely. There doesn't even look like there's a lock on it.
No lock on it. Okay. I'm gonna take a real quick.
You would figure
There's a-
that's the
there's a
door that
door
they
down
moved
here.
through. By the way,
Okay.
that they sounded this close rather than this
So
close.
I just go look around the rest of the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna point to Bob and I'm gonna say, "Get my back." I'm gonna open the door.
You gonna open
I'm
this door?
gonna open the door a little bit.
Okay. Are you
just
doing
to-
it stealthily to peek through, or
Yeah,
are you
trying
doing
to stealthily open
stealth
the door.
check then?
11.
Okay.
You still have my bardic inspiration because you didn't use it.
Oh
for
yeah, I
previous
didn't
one.
use it for that. You
My
haven't
knife
told me
is
if it's
help
stop
sneaking you.
stop talking. You haven't told me if it succeed yet. That's a 16.
You now, I guess, perception check
Even
as you
more
peek
stealthily.
around this door.
You still have advantage because of my knife.
This
That is
room
true,
is dimly
but
lit
I
by.
can't use the advantage.
So
Hold
the
on.
room you were currently in has some dim lighting of torches on the wall. The room you look into is dark except for a currently lit, like oven with a little fireplace behind it.
So that's so I roll a perception check now.
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be 20.
Okay. You peek around this
I
room.
am a binaural scale.
What you notice, there are you notice at least 2 people, probably 3, because you can hear someone like stirring a pot right now. The person who is dragging that bag is currently hefting, sounds like something heavy, maybe potatoes or something, into the pot, and the third person is just like, you can hear their stomach grumbling. So there's at least 3
hear
people in
me
this
out.
room.
Hear me out.
It looks like there's a
There's a
little
lot
table
of
here.
stuff in there that's flammable, right?
There's a table here. There's another shelf here, and then there's like literally like a thing, like a stack of wooden logs directly to your
so
right as well.
you
as you
see
look
this? You see this bag next to me?
No, hold
Yeah.
on.
You see-
Could you make me a an intelligence check just for a second?
Intelligence.
Well, I was also going to mention Rogue. Burning the fire cultists doesn't seem. like
That's the
best
intelligence
idea.
check. That's the intelligence check.
3.
Burning the fire cultist doesn't seem like the best idea. Bob whispers into your ear.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
All right, let's check this other door down here.
Everyone deals with smoke inhalation the same way. Okay. I hope.
Let's go back. Let's go back down.
Okay.
Are
let's
you
go
are you
back,
leaving
let's
this
go
way?
back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I'd
gonna
assume
close
you
the door
yeah.
back.
You
Was there any? Oh, there was another door over here. I didn't see.
there's
that.
another
there's one here.
there's a door down here.
Okay. I'm gonna go check out this door, I guess.
This one is locked.
Okay. Well, nothing a little elbow grease can't fix.
So you
Little
can grab this
elbow grease
advantage
with a
if you
knife.
And a
wish.
knife. So elbow
you-
grease and a knife.
Did
How'd
our
you like your
music
second
die?
pun, Nazca?
What? Oh, the pun.
Okay, so
yeah.
that's a 19 to unlock
I
this
sent
door.
it to Sleepner because she's Australian.
This door easily
Oh,
unlocks.
There's no more tracks. I'll just play the other one.
You should play this one again because I think we're still being sneaky.
No, I was gonna play investigation.
Can you play
But
Sneaky
investigate-
Snitch?
Yeah, just play Sneaky Snitch and then play these.
And
again.
on loop. That is not Sneaky
Put
Snitch.
Sneaky Snitch on loop right now, Nas.
I don't know.
I need-
Where's Sneaky Snitch?
Just look up Kevin Macleod Sneaky Snitch.
Alright.
It's one of his songs.
Rogue, you unlock this
Kevin
this door. This is a
Macleod.
rather big door. Look, by the looks of it, it probably goes into a
About
big
one
hallway.
Oh,
block
it's this
wide.
song. Okay.
What are you doing on this door? You stealthily open it.
Well,
What's
I'm
up?
gonna just stealthily open. it.
Okay, stealth check, and then if you're peeking, perception check. If you're opening all the way, then let me know.
20 natural 20 on
Okay,
stealth.
so your stealth is good.
I make the door disappear. I'm so good at stealth.
Yes, you peek through this door and see down a long hallway, and with that's stealth. You should make me a perception check anyway as you look in this door. Bob, you're
Perception.
not
15.
actively opening doors, so we're just using your stealth check.
No, I know. And
Oh, okay.
so
You're just
I rolled
rolling a one
another
just for
stealth
fun?
Check, yeah, to see what I might get, and it was not good.
Oof.
Rogue, you look in here, you see
Turns out
multiple
there's
things.
15
Long
rogue assassins.
long
hidden in here with a
corridor,
stealth of
I
16.
think the other things you notice, Give me a sec while I fix this. I need to build it because they're hidden doors, but you notice them with that check. So there are 2 hidden doors in this room.
Ooh, that's good to know. All right, well, I'm gonna start sneaking my way in here, I guess.
Okay, you do a little sneaky.
Stealth check of 25, so like.
You hear someone kind of tapping their toe and otherwise along this way. It looks like this is a long C-shaped room, and there must be someone down this way. You
Do I
can
hear the
you can hear a couple things.
gasps?
You hear some noises, definitely coming from behind, like this door. And then it sounds like there's someone in this hallway with you, down this way. Like the hallway must loop around, and maybe it goes back to the kitchen area room you were just looking into or something. You're not exactly sure, but
So I can kind of tell where he is, right?
yeah, that person's somewhere over here. You can tell they're kind of. Yeah, you can kind of tell where they're.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15,
We're
20,
trying.
25, 30.
I'll be trying to show how.
Okay.
Um,
I could get an attack off before he could scream.
Okay.
What do you think, Bob? What do you think?
I mean,
I believe I could get an attack off before he could scream.
You know what? Go get him, buddy. Bardic inspiration, because Bob has no faith that this plan is going to work.
what? Okay.
And,
All right.
and he also has.
I'm gonna tell this to the DM. Roll initiative.
I mean, you're surprising. If you killed him before, I don't even know if
Yep.
we need to roll initiative.
Okay,
It's a
well,
lot to-
I'm going to hopefully kill them in my surprise round, but I'm also going to roll initiative because if I roll higher than them, I can get 2 turns before they scream.
True. Yeah, we'll roll initiative for them too. Okay. Well, they rolled a 19, so.
I rolled an 18. Fuck. Okay, so
What's
I've
your
got
plus,
1
though?
turn
What's
to
your
do
plus though?
this. No, I rolled a 12 plus 6.
Oh, okay. They've got a 20 in total their initiative. So you've got 1 attack to try to kill this little cultist. Ooh. So you
Alright.
you
My
sneak
knife
up.
will help him as well.
You sneak up with your
Hold on.
25 stealth check. I
Can
assume.
the knife give me advantage on the attack?
You already have sneak attack advantage. I think I could just get, like,
you-
a
Oh
second
yeah.
attack.
Well,
So
if I see him before
you're
he
hidden,
sees me.
so you can jump out and throw a knife at him for advantage.
No, I want to stab him with my rapier.
Okay, yeah. You're technically hidden, so you're jumping out of hide. Rogue, you watch Rogue disappear around the corner. You see this cultist. This looks like a door. It looks like 2 doors. One looks like it's probably to either the same room or otherwise you can hear that same noise coming out of both of these 2 doors. And then this
Alright.
cultist is standing in front of the door that looks like it probably goes into the other side of the kitchen.
All right. So I'm gonna Whatcha! Stab him
You
in the
dart
neck.
up to him. Go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
All right.
I cannot see anything that's going on.
Nazca's knife jumps out and tries to stab him as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, you can roll for it if you want.
Okay.
What the heck?
So that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
What
Alright.
does my knife is? What is it to hit? Oh, +4. Does it get anything for being sneaky?
Yeah, it has advantage.
Okay.
So don't
Roll.
forget to add your sneak attack damage, because you're gonna need to try and kill this guy.
Not 20 on the second one.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh my god.
Okay. Nazca,
Okay.
could you roll yourself your d4 times 2 plus the damage and let me know what that is, and then Rogue, you let me know your damage as well.
All right. I want him to roll damage first. That way.
6. Shield War is just going through.
Actually,
all of
that
the
would just be 4.
Oh, I know. Just
so
'cause
yeah,
it's
so it'll be
2 'cause it's
1 times 2 plus 2.
2.
Okay, so 4 damage. Okay, this cultist is not bloodied, but suddenly a rock stabs it and it goes.
And 19 damage.
Yeah, you kill him. Okay, that's.
Just through the neck.
this like knife
The
just
rock
comes out of
dagger
his front.
comes in.
Like stabs him in the
legs.
stomach, and he goes, and
I
before he
stab
can
him
even
through the
make
neck.
like enough noise to alert anyone, you just, and he goes, he just slides on your sword, just down into your arms.
You can Bob,
My
you're
knife-
standing behind him, right?
I'm standing over here, yeah.
You can see Rogue is visibly shaking.
My knife just comes out. and
He's
pats
going
Rogue on the
to
shoulder.
set down the cultist's body, and
Okay.
just kind of put away his rapier, trying to steady himself, basically.
Rogue,
Okay.
this ain't your first kill. Just think about it like any monster.
Yes,
Now what
Rogue,
you're gonna need to
you
do-
are like hyper focused, panic mode. You hear through this door. How much time do we have before the ceremony starts? I don't know. 5-10 minutes. We better finish up this meal.
Okay.
Oh, that's the. Wait, is that the same door of the other side of the
Yeah,
kitchen?
that's those three
Yeah.
people in the kitchen currently talking. Beyond this. Here, let me move. Beyond.
Hey,
You can here.
cultist.
I'll just show
Okay,
you. It's the same room.
Okay. Okay. That's good
Yeah.
to know. That's good to know. I kind of thought that, but I didn't want to assume.
Yeah, you can
But
you
now
can
that I
hear them on the
can-
other side now.
Now that I can, adrenaline running through Rogue's mind. I don't even know what good jamming the door from this side would do.
You
Rogue-
have a cultist directly in front of you. You know there's 2 secret doors behind you, and you have no idea when someone's going to come through any of these doors.
Okay, well, so this cultist was kind of guarding this door right above him, right?
Yeah, this cultist looks like he was in charge of making sure nobody does what you just did.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and unlock the door that's behind. That's not the one to the kitchen, the one to the top.
As long as it's
Okay,
locked. otherwise we can
You
open it.
try it and it is
Or-
locked.
Okay, so let me get my right thing for a little roll on my die.
You
Can
get
I use the
advantage
knife
because the
for
knife.
advantage 100?
You still have
One-
advantage, yeah.
All right. So that's gonna be a 22.
You stealthily clunk, clunk, clunk. The door is unlocked. You can feel as you're unlocking this door and touching it, this door is like very hot. Beyond this room is very it's significantly hotter.
Can I take a little peeky inside?
Yeah, stealth check.
Just a little peeky. Just 20.
Okay.
Well done.
You
Very well done.
look in.
Thank you.
You peek
Let
in.
me put myself
can
in
put
the
yourself-
right spot.
You see a door directly in front of you to your right that is made out of metal and clearly locked. And then across the room you see
Okay. One cultist.
do you see Roxanne and the Abishai?
I do.
Okay, so you see 2 chained one strange red creature, big bat-like leathery wings, like draconic scales, very strange looking, very horrific and
All right. I think I need to do the
Devilish.
same thing to this cultist that I did to the last one.
Do I notice them coming in?
you Roxanne, make me a perception check actually.
Please, for the love of God, don't let Roxanne see us.
That's 6.
I have a 20 in stealth.
Rogue, Roxanne, you don't notice because Rogue is just peeking around the store right now.
So I don't notice it open.
You don't notice it open. You see Roxanne looks very hurt, Rogue. This Abishai is not currently a threat to her, but he is scary looking. And this cultist is like on its way, looking around. You also hear walking from this way, like beyond this door.
I would have already tried talking
Is
to
it
the
the
cult
walking
leader,
coming toward? Is
cultist,
the
if I'm
walking
being
coming
honest.
towards us or going away from us?
The walking. Make a perception check
Okay.
I
or
wish I
survival or
had been that-
investigation. Roxanne, I'll say
this
this is the stuff that was happening while you were talking to the Abishai. Like
that's
this is
a
all.
nat
It's
one.
only been like. It's only
I
been
can
like
only
a
roll
minute.
20s so many times.
It's only been like a maximum of a minute that they've been in this building.
Okay.
You can't tell where it's coming from, and it's echoing, and you can't tell how many people is because of
Okay.
that. You aren't certain, but there's someone in this, like in this room back
in
here.
that vicinity.
So you
At
come
least
here
one
often,
person,
Abishai?
and they're
Happy
going
time.
somewhere. And
Okay.
It-
Uh,
I'd say
I'm
what
gonna-
I'd tell you from that is might not be a good time to strike.
yeah,
Is
that's
what
what
you'd
I'm
probably think
thinking.
initially.
I'm gonna kind of pull back the door so I can no longer be seen.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna let it make the click sound that doors make. So I'm gonna keep it
Propped
primed.
open.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look over to
but
I'm
you
gonna
you
look
back
over-
off, right?
yeah, I back off a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over to Bob and I'm gonna say,
We'll just close that.
I'm gonna give
just
him a
'cause-
thumbs up, signaling that Roxanne's in there. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him a thumbs down, signaling that there's a cultist in there and it might not be the only one in there.
Bob just gives him a facial expression like, what the fuck? Because all he saw was a thumbs up and then a thumbs down, and he has no idea how to interpret this.
I'm just gonna
You
like
hear
write an R
a
in the air and
you
point
hear
at
a
the door.
lock in a tumbler, and somebody walks out into that room on the other side of that door that you've just left unlatched. You
Alright,
hear,
alright.
"Prepare the prisoners."
Is that Miza?
Yes,
The tree witch?
Roxanne, you see.
It's the tree witch.
Are you
Look,
are you
Abby-chan.
actually shouting this, Roxanne?
Yes.
Okay, you hear
Look,
Roxanne shout
Abby-chan,
this.
It's the tree witch.
Shut up, you. You have a lot of work to get, and I don't even know if it was worth it.
Probably
Bob
not.
just
Okay.
slowly
I'm
closes
gonna
his
be
eyes.
honest.
Gather the rest of the cultists. We're starting our first try.
I knew you were cultist.
All right, well, I'm gonna
You
ready
tree
to
witch.
attack anyone who comes through this door. Actually, wait,
probably
what if we
booby
go out
trap
the other
it.
door?
If
Um,
I'm being honest.
If you're ready to attack anyone that opens the door, be aware. Miza like steps up to this one, unlocks this gate.
I can't see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
in
You
that
hear
room.
a gate unlock. Roxanne, you're kind of chained down. She walks up to the Abishai first,
What are you gonna do to Abby-chan?
and she picks him up, like by his chains, and pulls him out with her.
Don't
She
take
says, "You will
Abby-chan.
be the
No!
first try." And she
I
steps
was
off
my friend.
with the
No,
Abishai.
don't take my friend away.
And
Aw.
this
I've got a plan. I've got a plan.
this
Cultist 6,
cultist
are you my
walks
friend
over
now?
like to this door, and otherwise you hear someone step up like to the door and kind of stand there, looking both ways.
Did she leave the door unlocked?
Um,
I'm-
It sounds like this cultist is going to open this door in front of you and Bob, and
Can I
do
get a
stuff.
surprise round when he does?
He's currently
tree
like
witch.
he's looking through the door to yell to people. I'm not certain if you get a surprise
Well,
round
to
or
be
not.
fair,
I'd have
are
him make
are you going to be surprised when someone in a different room that you don't think your friends are in stabs you through the neck? Are you going to be surprised by that?
Perhaps. I think the one issue here is you'd be
Also,
aware.
I had a 20 stealth, so
I know. So my thing is, I'd let you know. You'd be aware. If you engage with this guy, you will alert everyone. Like you just heard people.
Okay, I have an idea.
Walking away and-
I'm gonna grab Bob and I'm gonna sneakily move back around here.
You bringing the cultist with you?
Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna drag the dead body too.
Okay.
Come on, dead body. Come on, we're going.
Give me a sec to roll.
I drag Bob in the dead
Okay.
body.
He is. His robes are actively absorbing the blood, so you are not leaving a trail of blood as you
Okay, good.
drag back
Drag him around this corner.
this cultist.
I'm
Let me set
already
this
miss
cultist to
Abby-chan.
dead. Let me make this cultist dead.
That would be a good plan.
I
Can
missed Abby-chan already. That tree witch took him. I was just getting to know him.
Oh,
he seems
hey,
like a
Shield
nice
Walrus. Hey,
Yeah, Shield
Sleipnir.
Walrus and Sleipnir.
We're all
I think
here,
Sleipnir
we're all-
joined because I said to the pun.
We're getting right around that time for a break.
I'm about not
anyways.
alive.
So you drag
At
the
this point, hey.
cultist back. We'll have a maybe as you drag this cultist back. Maybe we'll take a break there.
Whichever
Okay,
knife.
yeah.
Hope getting
Oh,
out of
man.
here. a lot
Alright.
easier.
I'm getting really into this.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Just Czar. How good are you at kicking doors open?
He's
We're gonna
3
have to
foot
go
tall.
quick.
The strength of 9, not great.
Same here.
Are you trying to go through like the hidden doors?
I'm thinking
or-
the moment he goes through that door, I sneak over here, unlock the door, and go inside, grab Roxanne, run the fuck out this way.
That would be amazing.
Okay, but you are not as fast as me, which is a little bit of a problem. So I'm having a
I mean,
little bit.
I can stay back here and cover you.
That is true. The moment I get Roxanne out the door, you heal her, and then and then we get her an arcane focus, and then we kill all the cultists in one hit, and then I get us out of here.
All
We
the
need-
cultists in one hit. That's a high fucking order.
Okay,
dude.
but I could do it. I could do it.
I can do it with my knife.
I
That
will
be
say,
beat.
if we're planning, you don't know where these go, and you don't
That is
know where
true.
this that initial other door leads to.
And
That is
honestly,
true.
I think it's best if we just both burst into the room, because if we can just fight and heal in there.
That would be good. Honestly, I'm thinking we set up right in that little doorway that they're gonna have to go through, and we block off this other door and relock it. That way they have to come through that door, and I can just one-shot each of them as they come through, because they can't get to me all at once. Because they
You
can't
just
get
wanted
to me
to-
all at once, and I've proved that I can one-shot them.
So I feel like the
I just
one
need
thing that you need to
time.
consider is, do you want the ceremony, quote unquote, to happen?
That might be a bad thing. We might want to
I
disrupt
I
that.
would rather not Volra come back personally.
I don't want Aubrey.
I'm not
to
dealing
die.
with Volra again. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
He was a nice guy, just a bit messed up. He had a troubled past, alright? But I think
We
he
have to
turn
kill
around.
the Miza this thing. I think we could do it. I think we could
I'm,
kill
no,
the
I'm
Miza.
down for killing Miz the Tree Witch.
She's a tree witch. What can I say?
You know what? Here's what I'm going to recommend. We unlock this door. We bust through.
Okay.
Um,
Bust through
uh,
quietly.
Like it's December.
from there, we take out any cultists in the room. I'm not sure if there are extra cultists now.
Once that one cultist leaves, that should have been all of the cultists in the room.
Okay.
I think the
well,
premise though is that they're going to go join Miza.
Yes, but they may go the other way.
If
Wink,
there is
wink.
another way.
I'm hoping. I'm praying. Okay. we got one chance at this.
Look, as long as we heal up Roxanne, I think we can take 4 cultists.
I'm
Like,
not throwing away my
I can
shot.
say definitively, from what we have learned, they do not have more than 19 hit points.
Yes. And I can
Well-
do that in one
I just
roll.
like Bob just imagine like 19
If you
hit
if you
points
deal
is
4 damage and then 19 damage, you probably kill the cultists specifically. And
Miza
you
might
get
be
the
a
feeling
bit
this was
harder.
just a random like guard guy. This was not like any of the higher ups here.
Oh, of course not. Like, I don't think this was a mini boss just waiting for us.
This
outside
was the
thing.
mini boss waiting for you. How did you figure that out?
And Tia just one
I'm
shot
seething right now. He's dead and I don't get to do
one
anything.
shot your mini boss. Get fucked.
But I will say,
Uh,
the other rank and file cultists will probably go down pretty quickly if we hit them like well enough. And you still have another bardic inspiration on you because I cast it on you before you killed this guy. It turns out you didn't need it and just fucking slit his throat. So
Okay, well, not slit his throat. I stabbed him through the jugular. There's a difference, and I'm not.
He's dead either way.
Yes, but
you put
if
the pointy end into the bad guy, he fall down. Okay.
I use a rapier, not a longsword. I'm not a barbarian.
What the heck?
Anyway.
Rave,
moving
I
to
see.
that.
Okay,
should write a
so
book.
stepping back
Hi,
into
hi.
this, you murdered a cultist, peeked through some doors, saw yourself the head of the cult, who happens to also be the mayor of
Tree
the
Witch.
town outside,
and we
Uh,
killed them while they
lovingly
were guarding
referred to as the Tree Witch. You killed the cultist. You dragged them back as another cultist opens a door and steps out and says, "We're
the door. Man, I
starting."
sure don't want to die.
You hear them open the door over this way. Yeah.
No! Don't kill Aki-chan!
You also hear Roxanne shouting. We're starting. Gather your
So-
things.
Hey!
Prepare.
Do I think they're going to grab Roxanne, or do I think they're just gonna go to the thing?
I'm yelling out, don't kill Aki-chan.
Make me a persuasion check, Roxanne.
Let's see a natural
If
20.
you
Come on,
convince
fuck
these
this up.
cultists,
Fuck
if
this
you-
up.
If you warm the hearts of these fire cultists and they
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh wait, was that? I was an 8. It was really close to a nat 20. It looked like it could have been like you get stuck.
Man, why the fuck didn't I take prestidigitation?
you hear a sigh for a second and
It's
then
a
you hear
really good
Miza
sigh.
shout, "Bring the girl to. We'll. Just in case this goes wrong again."
Again? How many Aki-chans have you killed?
Okay,
Okay.
well,
the music just
Well,
had an impact as soon as I said that.
you're slipping as these cultists begin to
Yeah,
go.
I'm thinking when I hear the last person of the 3 steps of footprints that are heading out, I
It
fucking...
sounds like there are 4 people
I mean, you have a dead body
in
in front of you. You could
the
just
area.
take the pill.
Another person must have joined them at some point while you were doing stuff. They must have joined them for breakfast from a different room. You get. So there are
What is
4
your
cultists
name?
currently
Cultist
entering
6,
the
so I
room
can
with.
spit on your grave. when
There
you're
are the
dead.
room. There are currently 4 more people
Okay, I'm
on
waiting
top of
for...
that.
Okay, calm
They-
down with moving them like 10 feet.
I'm
calm
sorry.
down!
I'm sorry. I'm moving them back. I'm moving them
Oh my
back.
god. I'm waiting for cultist 4 to just get out so I can slam him back into the room silently.
Roxanne,
slam with her name,
Roxanne,
it's
your
like,
door is open again.
What is your name? Cultist 6, so I can spit on your
I wanna
grave.
just
He
get the
silently
last
grabs you
person.
and begins to pull you out with
I,
him.
I want to
No.
just... Okay,
No.
Tristan, tell me...
Can I
Yes.
struggle?
Tell me if this
You
is
can try.
a lot to do, but I want to run around here and just stab him through the neck and drag him away through here.
Cultist
so that
4?
He does... Yeah.
You
while
want to do
they're-
this while the
they're-
other ones don't notice him, essentially.
Yes.
You can
what do I roll, by the
try
way?
that. Could you make me
Struggle.
either an athletics or acrobatics check with disadvantage?
Is that me or?
Knife. Can the
Does have a
knife help me with this?
Yeah, 'cause the knife out.
Well, this is not
Come on.
you, Rogue. This is Roxanne.
Oh,
Sorry,
Roxanne.
Roxanne asked
Alright,
what
wait.
she rolls. So,
Alright, what
Roxanne,
was it?
you're
Athletic
struggling as
or-
you so athletics or acrobatics with disadvantage because you're shackled.
Probably a 9. Yeah, 9.
Okay, you are struggling against the binds and the person that is currently dragging you. Unfortunately, you are unable to resist their.
Can I just do
temptation.
like what a toddler does in like the store and just like fall on the ball and the ground?
Yeah, you're being dragged. Yeah, I assume you're actively being dragged. You
No!
step into this room, Roxanne, seeing Miza dragging the Abishai behind her as well. You
It's the tree witch. I won't let them kill you. I won't let the tree witch take you away.
the cultists kind of step up in line behind as well and start to step in. I close the door. As the last one steps through the door,
Huacha!
Rogue,
Without making the huacha
we're gonna have
noise.
to roll initiative, I think, because if you
Okay.
fail this, then they're gonna turn and kill you. But if you
That
don't,
is true.
then...
That is true. All right, roll a d20.
What is the shackles made out of?
They are made out of iron.
Okay. So my initiative is 22.
Yes.
Or roll
That's
initiative
it.
too, just in case.
That's it.
I'll roll initiative 2.
Everyone.
Yeah,
when he
let's-
says roll initiative, everyone rolls initiative.
Let me get
Come
the
on.
initiative tracker out. Why does it roll it for you? I told it not to.
I got
Anyway.
a 22.
Roxanne got 22.
Oh, I got a
Rogue,
nat 20. What the heck?
Rogue, your initiative 22. And Bob.
Yep.
Oh, it uses your last rolls as the initiative. That's good.
Oh, if we actually like, wait, no, if you actually use like the initiative roll on the thing.
No, it used all 3 of your last rolls, even though only one of you rolled initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Nice.
That's
cool.
interesting. Okay, so I want to add
actually rolled
Cultist,
well.
the Abishai, Miza, and I need to roll
Let's get a
some
demon
initiative
on.
for them.
Let's get a.
Yeah, let's get
devil
Aki-chan on our
Let's
team.
get a devil on our team. That would be funny.
Yeah,
That'd
you
be
need to roll for.
fun.
Oh, you did roll for Aki-chan.
I did. Give me a sec while I
Yeah.
get them all up.
Aki-chan.
He's
Oh
got a
wait,
7,
cultist number 6.
the
His name is
cultist-
Gunther.
The cultists
Gunther?
have...
Yeah.
Okay, if he
Gunther.
survives, maybe his name will be Gunther.
No, that's cultist 4. He's stabbing.
What do
Cultist
the
6
cultists
is
have a plus
Gunther.
their initiative? Just 1? Okay, the cultists only got a 5.
The cultist who's pulling me is Gunther.
Okay, so that just kind of stays the same. Okay,
Uh,
so should
Oh,
I?
music.
So, everyone
Cat
is
is the name of the
surprised
song.
besides for Bob, Rogue, and your knife, Nazca.
Mm-hmm.
Your knife acts on your turn, but it's the same as Rogue, so...
Yeah.
Should I roll my stealth?
Yeah, you're gonna need a stealth check on this, yeah.
All right.
So,
I mean, I go. Me and Roxanne go first, but it's my surprise.
Roxanne
round,
is surprised
so-
too. Roxanne does not know you
All
are
right.
there.
Yeah, I did not know you were here. I'm just struggling like a baby, like a
Alright,
child
so
who didn't get
what
what he
you
wanted
got?
at the supermarket.
That's a nat 1 for stealth.
Okay, good to know.
But as long as I can kill one of these cultists, I can sort of
My knife also attacks
kite
too.
the rest of them.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh wait, you need to put
Oh,
my
yeah,
knife
yeah,
on the
okay.
board.
alright.
I do.
Alright, well, I'm
Let
gonna
me
just
see if
try
I
and
have
murder
one. I
this
thought I
cultist
had
then.
one. Yeah,
'Cause
Kaif,
I
that's
could
what I
put-
need to look for.
Cause I could
Kite.
totally just put it on the opposite side of the cultist, and bada bing, bada boom, he has advantage.
Where'd
I
it
already have
go?
advantage, it's a surprise round.
I know, but in the future,
There was a knife, like a floating knife
Kniffy.
thing, but it's not in there anymore. We'll have to make a new one. I'm just gonna grab animated armor for now.
Just put one of the raptors on there.
I'm gonna put you in charge of this, Nazca. Can you?
Well, currently it's like next to. Oh my!
Next to
If I
can't
assign
move
this
it
to you,
yet.
what happens?
Well, let's do it. I don't know yet.
Do you have control of both of them?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
What the-
You can
I
do.
can switch between them too and see their point of view.
That's probably helpful. So your knife, you should probably get that thing some stuff. I think it has blind sense out to a certain range, I believe. So you'll want to set its vision to that.
How do I hit? How do I
And-
edit this? Oh,
You,
no, that's brush. How do I edit the stats?
Edit the stuff on the left side first. I think you can just know the rest of the stats.
No,
for
no,
now.
no, no, no. I'm trying to like actually open up the panel.
Oh, press space while clicking on it.
No, I just open up mine.
Then right click on them and click open character sheet.
I can't do that either.
Oh shit. Okay, I don't know why you can't, but how many hit points does this thing have? That's the
Let me pull it up. 12.
12.
Armor class of 17.
Armor class of 17.
It's a strong knife.
The important thing, I'm rolling armor class thing. Okay, so I'll edit that later. We'll deal with this later. The important thing here, what's its biggest vision?
Blind sight 60 feet.
Okay, so it's got 60 feet of blind sight. Cool. We'll use this for now, and you got a big chubby rock scythe man. Clearly, that's what your little knife man looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a thing for it later.
Mhm.
So, Rogue, you and the knife are
wait, what the heck?
going at this guy.
Alright.
You charge out behind him. He is surprised, so you still at least have the advantage on being.
The attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm ready to do my attack. That's gonna be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Alright.
And the knife will take a swing at it
5.
too.
So that's a
5.
5 to hit.
Do I get advantage though?
Yes, you're
it's a
stealth.
surprise
so
round,
you-
yeah.
11.
Okay. Your knife just barely whizzes past him.
Alright, let's
But
see if
Rogue,
I
you
can
stab
one-shot
into
him. 13 damage.
Okay.
How low did I
He
roll? Really low.
you
really
stab
low.
him like through the back shoulder, and he instantly like goes unconscious and falls backwards onto you. He's
Alright, I'm
not
gonna
dead,
grab
but he
him
is
and drag him
unconscious.
into the room.
Okay. So he instantly goes
Which-
unconscious, but is not dead.
Drag him into this room.
That room.
Yeah.
Okay, you pull him back. Okay, so
Oh my gosh, sorry, got raided.
what was your
Yo,
what was your total
Zar got
stealth?
raided?
Zar got raided.
Got raided.
Total stealth was 6.
Nice. Thanks for the
But
raid,
it
Jones
was a
Zar.
natural 1.
Total
so.
stealth was 6. So,
Honestly, if I had known it mattered, I would have used my bardic inspiration on that. So
do you want to add your bardic inspiration to that?
I would love
Okay.
to.
Go ahead.
So that's gonna be a 9 actually.
Okay. They need to roll a 9 or higher because they don't have any perception bonus.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a stealth check. I'll just roll, I guess, once, because otherwise I could roll a group stealth check and average it, but that's gonna be better for them. So the ones that could like actively see you or hear you are these ones that are right up close, because the other two are like dragging an Abishai and a kicking and screaming Nazca.
All right.
So I'm gonna
So
give
they
them
have
one roll.
disadvantage, right?
I'd give them disadvantage for Nazca, but I'd also give them advantage because there's a bunch of them. So
It just cancels
we'll
out.
just do one roll.
Okay.
Okay. You charge up, stab this guy, yank him back. You can feel your breath, like as it leaves your thing. You're like your mouth feels hot, and like your tongue instantly dries out as you breathe in because of the like massive amount of heat radiating from this area. It's like super hot coming up from this room that they're all entering, like probably over 100 degrees.
Little used to it, but little not. Okay.
You pull backwards this cultist, and in this moment of flailing Nazca, the cultists continue to walk forward, not seeming to notice that
I
Nazca.
did a good job distracting.
Oh my
Let's
fucking
go.
god. Okay, that's one less cultist we have to worry about. It worked.
hold on.
My stupid plan worked.
Yeah, there are things that I'm going to do as well, Road, that
Okay,
you're not going to be so
okay.
happy with.
This is
Bob,
now-
you see
my
the
turn's
cultists
over.
continue to walk in. What do you do?
Your turn.
Okay,
Zach, 'cause I used
so
my attack. I used my.
I'm going
bonus
to move
action
back
probably.
here.
Okay.
So that I've got line of sight on this guy.
Okay.
And then I am. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3.
I'll say essentially
just
all
gonna
this is
drag
happening.
this-
We're not in
gonna
combat
drag-
yet, I think.
I'm gonna
Then,
drag this guy
unless you're
back
about to do
just a
something that you think will
little bit
cause
more.
combat.
Yeah,
Could I
Well,
drag
I'm-
this guy back a little bit more and hide him behind the bar here? Is that possible?
I was gonna.
Yeah, I probably need a new stealth check for you to move the cultist any further, though.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Never
I'm gonna
mind,
trigger
never mind.
combat because I'm about to disrupt everything.
Well, it's your
and-
surprise round, so combat will
That's
come
fair.
after. So at the end of this, combat's going to start anyway. probably.
Yeah. So from here, I throw a card at this cultist.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yo,
Uh,
I'm thinking this is gonna be Benny Hill. They're gonna chase after you. I go in, save Roxanne, and then we get the fuck out of here after killing the rest of the
You
cultists.
try and kill the tree witch.
Okay, go ahead and roll your.
And I've got advantage on this one, right? Because it's surprise round.
Yes. This is your surprise round.
Okay, so 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And now we figure out what exactly happened.
He goes
Absorb
blind and
element,
can't
easy
see you.
Violet. Target takes 1d4 psychic damage and must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until
I
the end of their
was right.
Okay, I'll go ahead
I
and.
was right.
He's
How
got
was I right?
a 9 on the saving throw, so probably not.
Well, he takes 4 psychic damage, so...
Okay. Give me a sec while I.
Oh my god.
He's just like, where
4
did
psychic
everybody
damage,
go?
and he is blind.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You
And
fucking
then-
color sprayed him.
And then Bob is also going to, as an additional taunt, scream out, "Where's the waiter? The food here sucks!"
You shout, and alert everyone as the surprise round ends, and everyone else's turn begins. So,
Bob, we need to rescue Aki trying to kill the tree
Roxanne,
witch.
you hear Bob yell out. You respond with that.
Yeah. Bob, you're here. We need to rescue Aki Chan and kill the tree witch.
All right, well,
That's pretty much all I yell at.
Bob files that away for the moment, but he has a feeling he's got some more things he needs to worry about.
Roxanne, you can't perform somatic components of spells, but you know. You want to do actual combat? Let's do active combat music now.
Active combat. Combat music. Activate.
Perfect combat music.
It's
What are you
just
talking
sounds of
about?
the supermarket.
If you can randomize it, I beg you to randomize it. If you can randomize it, Nazca. because
Random. Okay, this.
I have sent
I
you
think I can just do like exclamation mark shuffle.
sounds of the supermarket.
Exactly.
This is the best combat music.
The music has been hilarious tonight, and I love it.
I spelled
It's
shuffle
very
wrong, didn't
on
I?
point.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's been
Shuffling.
intense. Yes, look at
Around the
that. It's,
berry bush.
it's Pop Goes the Weasel. Oh, here we go. Let me turn up the music a little bit.
Turn on that. So I can call out
Okay.
for my knife to come help me.
You can.
Chelsea, are you there? I could use your help to get out of this.
So you use your bonus action to command your knife, I assume then?
Yeah.
Okay, so your knife comes charging to you. What do you have it do?
Well, try to help me get out of the shackles.
Okay, so do you want it to attack the shackles or do you want it to try to unlock them?
Probably just like attack it.
Okay, so it's gonna make a
Stabs
swing
you
at
in
your
the
shackles.
wrist.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
20 plus 4, 9.
What do shackles have again? Let me look that up.
What is Shackles armor class?
Manacle armor class. That's actually a thing.
Yeah, no. I believe it. He's tip tapping on his keyboard.
I would give them an armor class probably of 15, given that's the dexterity check to unlock them. I don't know what it'd be irons.
Can I assist it since I'm on the other side?
Objects do have an AC. It's based off what they're made out of, and it's made out of iron. But I think iron is like 16. So.
Okay, yeah, that's a very high armor class. It's 19 for iron.
Can I struggle to slow down the cultist again?
So you use your bonus action. So your action could be struggling against the cultist if you want to try to like break free of the grapple.
Could I tackle him?
You are grappled currently, so not really.
So I can't run into him.
No, you don't have like movement speed or anything.
Can
like that.
I can't struggle free.
You could try to struggle free. I mean, you can't. You could try to break out of your manacles, or you could try to break the grapple around you right now. If you want to do one of those two.
Wait, so he's like someone's holding me?
Yeah, you feel like you have options. You could try a strength check to like pry the grapples free, or you are like you're being dragged by this guy. He's grappling you. So
I
you could
want to try the strength test to break it. Just
okay.
How dumb that sounds.
Go ahead and make me a.
Never mind. I got a 3. Wait. Oh, athletics. Why? I rolled the wrong thing. 15.
Okay, you try with all your might, but these manacles are not budging still. So
I don't think I could kick him.
No, I think that's your turn for now. That's gonna bring us to
I got you.
Rogue.
Rogue
blades. Rogue, you have killed a man. Well, not killed.
I have
incapacitated a man.
Incapacitated a man.
What are you doing now? Are you okay, Rogue? Are you thinking?
I am looking through stuff, please. 1 second.
Just give him a moment.
You're aware that the cultists have made it into that next room, so.
Mm-hmm. There is, however, another door next to me that might also lead into that room that I could come screaming out of.
You told me it doesn't lead there.
Also, I think just to fuck with people, I'm going to take actor at level 4 instead of my stat increase.
That would be funny.
Doesn't actor give you a +1 to charisma?
It does. But it gives me that, and then I can also impersonate other people or other sounds as well.
Yes.
And I get advantage when impersonating other people, which stacks with my whole minimum roll for deception.
Yes.
So
Very funny.
It's nuts for this subclass, I feel like.
Okay.
I also there's another one. It's a homebrew that lets you like throw your voice and stuff if you want. That's another
it's like
feat.
puppeteer or something.
3-foot tall goblin trying to impersonate a 6-foot giant.
So
Can I
Rogue, what are
play
you
that
doing?
guy?
What are you doing as you slink back into this room with a cultist?
So
on
I
you?
think I'm gonna
You
shut
see
this door.
you know combat actively started. Just by
Yeah,
the way.
I know. I think I'm gonna shut this door.
Okay.
Walk 5 feet, interaction, shut the door. 5, 10, 15.
That door is already open, by the way. Someone has opened it.
Check in
and come through.
here.
You look in. Are you like stopping to look for cultists or anything, or are you just going straight
I'm
in?
just taking a quick glance around there.
You gonna put your
5,
character
10,
in the
15.
doorway to?
Okay, quick glance done. All right, so that's 20.
Wait,
20,
no. Hey, you have to
30.
put your guy on the tile to glance in.
I did. I put him there and then I pulled him back.
Okay, I didn't see him get put in there.
Sorry,
but you
sorry.
You should probably put him there so that I can tell you what's in there.
Okay. Okay.
Right, you see a big chest that looks like it has lock. You have like a fireplace with some logs, several beds, and then down this way you can see two probably like either bathroom stalls or cordoned off rooms. You can't exactly tell. Yeah, the room seems to continue that way, but you're not certain what's over there.
Okay, so I'm guessing that cultists are just gonna come rushing out of here. So I'm gonna go. I would still be technically hidden from them, I guess. I mean, I closed.
You're not actively hidden, but like they know you're in this room only. They don't know where you are in this room. So
I mean, to be fair, they failed the roll, so I don't think they do know I'm in this room.
You
They
are
failed the
right.
roll.
They only know Bob's out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
So would I be able to move right here? Yeah, I can do that. I'm just.
Are you planning
Please
on
come
backing
in.
me up, or am I just gonna fucking die out
No,
here?
no, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. I reach out, creak open the door a little bit, and I hold my action to stab a cultist as he walks by.
Okay. Are you gonna move up to the actual
Yeah, I
door?
move up to the door.
Okay.
And I hold the door open a little bit, and
You
I
got the
hold the sword
door-
at the ready.
Planked open a little bit, and you've got your rapier out. Okay.
Mhm.
Is that your turn?
Doesn't matter if I'm hidden. Yeah, that would be my turn.
Okay. They still don't know you're here, so I'd say still sneak attack if you manage to stab them. Also, you're a swashbuckler. So
To
it
be
doesn't really
fair, yeah, if only
Um,
one of them comes out at a time, I get swashbuckler anyway, so I'll be able to kill
matter. Bob, then your
at
turn
least
begins.
one. But I want it to be the last one.
You see
that
one
goes
cultist
through.
suddenly his vision leaves him, and several behind him all like look around at you.
I teleported your guy out of existence.
Bob's
I'm that
going
fucking
to-
strong.
Add insult to injury, and throw another card
Okay.
At the blind guy.
at the blind guy.
He's
so-
blind,
Only
so you
the
have
blind
advantage.
guy.
Yep.
Bully the fucking blind guy, why don't you?
Yeah, I like bullying blind people.
Mascot.
I didn't roll
Mascot,
well.
You can't say that.
11.
11 just barely misses. These are all wearing just, it looks like leathers. Under
Should've
their
gone for the
cloaks.
head.
So just barely misses. Your card goes streaking through the room. Anything more you're doing, Bob?
Gang pops
Let's
off.
see.
I would say you could just barely see Roxanne if there's anything you want to do with that. Otherwise, you're
I'll say he won't be able to see Roxanne unless he moves up.
you can just barely see like
definition.
her name tag, like that square that she's in. So I think you could just like
You can see my name tag.
I think you could just you could sort of
I
make
actually
out
can't.
Roxanne.
I've only got a thin line here,
Oh, okay.
so I can't actually see Roxanne. Otherwise, I could. Throw a
Okay.
healing
When I
word
when
at
I
her,
look
but-
through your
well,
vision, I can see her. So I was okay. It's fine.
Well, I did yell out at you.
Yeah,
I
I know
think-
you're in there. All right, I'm just gonna post up where I am, and just
Okay.
be
Could
like,
walk up, healing word, and then walk back. I don't know.
I already cut down 2 of you. Come on out.
Okay. Do you want to do like a deception/intimidation check to try to
Deception would work better.
say
than that.
essentially let
Um,
them know that you're the one in here that's killing people?
Can I?
Yeah, basically, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me, sort of thing.
Okay.
Fear is what you will be feeling.
Not 20. That was a 28 total.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god!
They just start.
As he
beating
takes his
the
bloody hand from when he helped move the cultist earlier and just smears it across his chest.
Okay. The
tiny
underweared
goblin.
little goblin man that is throwing cards into the room.
I killed all you people.
pants. I mean, I would be intimidated if this like goblin.
I
Half
think
naked
Rogue
goblin.
is intimidated by this. Rogue sees this happen and is intimidated
Bob,
by it.
no movement in that case.
No,
Just
no,
to-
intimidated, not
Okay.
No,
feared.
no movement
Okay.
for this time.
Oh, I thought you were saying I couldn't move towards him.
No, no.
Because I was feared.
You're afraid you can never move.
I can never move again.
You're peeing your
Miza
pants.
looks at this
Tree witch.
spectacle, kind of like leaves the Abishai sitting there for a second and steps forward. Sees you and
He's got a rapier in one hand, just in his underwear and wearing a jester hat.
she
Fucking
sees you,
screaming.
kind of, you see like a smirk for a second. You're joking, right? She steps over to the door, closes the door.
For my knife.
Oh god.
She did
Is
move out of
your
the way.
knife gonna swing at her?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Why not fuck him up?
Go
Buttercup?
ahead and try to stab her.
Go for the kill,
Is it a
Daffodil.
D20?
Yes.
Plus
Let me get her
4,
stats up.
Riot, bitch.
I just was watching her walk by, like 15.
Yeah, you just barely hit her.
Yes.
Damn.
She wasn't paying close enough attention to the knife that just flew out.
Okay, your knife stabs her. Go ahead and roll your d4 plus 2.
D2.
Is it plus 2? I don't remember. Whatever it is,
I thought
plus.
it was +1.
It might be. I don't remember.
It's +1.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage at least.
2.
Okay.
It still hits her.
Yes, it
Two
does.
damage. Fuck her up, Buttercup.
She.
Miza.
Where did she get this extra from? She's got something on her. Oh yes. Your knife stabs into her, and you see this like fiery spray off of her for a second as it happens. You deal, no, 2, not 43. You deal 2. Come on. How is this
43
happening?
damage.
Yeah, 43
It seems like there's
damage,
some sort of like fiery shield barrier on her as you stab into her.
She's a fire tree witch.
Your knife takes 10 fire damage as it stabs into
Oh,
her.
it's
Wait, 1 second.
It's just a fire damage version of Ice Cloak or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Armor of
well, I
Agathis,
do-
but with fire.
Armor of
Resident
Agathis.
Psychic, I
fire
don't
damage,
have
yeah.
advantage on. Wait,
Uh,
what if I said the knife was made out of, what was it?
Stone.
your knife might have resistance or immunity to fire damage. Look at its stats.
I know, I was looking at that, but also... Is it the one that has water movement? One second, I'm trying to look at the
You gave it an
geomantic
ability.
summary.
I don't remember which thing you chose for it. I think you had it become a tools though, so it could act as thieves' tools, right?
Well, that was a long time ago.
Well, it's been acting as thieves' tools this whole time, so I really hope
Alright.
that it was thieves' tools.
To be fair, it's been acting as a knife, helping me with my thieves.
yeah,
tools.
I mean,
let's
Did
be
you
clear
did you
here.
write down what ability you gave it?
no, I
Then
didn't.
it's probably still acting as thieves' tools, because if you would
Well,
have
I
changed
told
it,
it
you
to
gotta.
turn back into a knife. Or
Yeah, but
before-
if
after
you
it's finished
if you
with it.
don't like.
Oh wait, it was from
know
this
what it
morning.
is.
Never mind, it is Thief Tools. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you have to know what it
Most
is, or
likely
else
is.
it doesn't have the new ability.
Dang,
Either way.
because Igneous would have done.
So it's gonna take 10 fire damage.
Yeah, I can't edit itself.
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, it should be at like.
It's at 2 health,
Yeah.
as it refuses to let me close the page.
All right.
Okay.
Well, our chance to ambush them did not. work. Run
Miza
at it.
closes the door, and you hear a tumble as she locks the door. And then she
Good job.
turns around and
Good
goes,
job, Chelsea.
okay, well, so she moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, so 5, 10. Here, let me. 5,
Oh, perfect. I get
10,
to kill them. Way
15,
easier.
20,
That's-
25, 30. That's her whole movement, though, to go to the door, so.
Okay, I was gonna say if she moves back, I'm gonna attack him opportunity.
So she is going to, with her, does she want to use a bonus action here? I don't think so, but she's got spells, so you never fucking know. She is good. She's good. Okay, Miza, that's her turn. Okay, the Abishai.
You evil fire tree witch.
The Abishai is going to continue doing what he was doing and try to break free of his manacles. He fails. Okay, that's his turn. Woot woot woot. Cultists.
I'll just keep moving. I'm guessing.
The cultists, turn around and walk over and start to drag you along. The blinded one, when does that end?
Hold on a minute. Let me double check.
I guess my knife just follows me.
Until the end of their next turn.
Okay, so the end of this turn.
At the end
then.
of this turn. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
That
have him
might be
make a
blinded.
perception check. Which
They
he
stole my
fails.
eyes. They stole
He's
my
gonna
eyes.
wander in a random direction.
Wait, can I?
Okay, he
can
just
my
walks
knife
this
attack
way and
of
bumps into the
opportunity
wall.
cultist too.
No, your knife only gets one reaction per round.
Okay, round.
Yeah, once
Fair enough.
its turn happens again, it gets back its reaction. But until then,
Alright, fair enough.
So that is that, I guess. Doors stuck. Roxanne, your turn returns.
I would like to try to struggle out of my, try to get out of them.
Okay. You're trying to break out of the manacles, or you're trying to break the grapple?
Out of the manacles.
Okay, so go ahead and make me another athletics check. You can also have your animated knife do stuff.
That's the one. All right, I would definitely fail that.
Okay.
If I was gonna have my animated knife go for the shackles on the Aki-chan.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll for it. I'm just gonna set it at. I'm gonna set the AC at 15 because they're small. They're held still. It's
Oh, 12. Gosh dang it.
okay.
I was hoping that if he breaks free, he's probably gonna wreak more havoc than me.
It's a possibility. So, with that in mind,
If they move the Aki-chan out of the way, can my animated knife get attack of opportunity on the shackles?
no, only purposely moving out triggers the attack of opportunity. So if like you're dragged out, it doesn't work. You have to choose to take the attack of opportunity essentially.
Okay.
Rogue, your turn begins. You
Alright,
hear a
well,
door close and lock.
Should check the
Fuck.
body for keys.
You might want to unlock that door.
Maybe one of the bodies.
Yeah, I could just.
This
walk
guy's not
over
blind
and
anymore,
unlock the
right?
door.
Yeah. You could run
Alright,
over
well.
and go for unlocking the door. Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk in here and I'm gonna unlock this fucking door. I
Okay.
got this.
Fuck.
It didn't show up.
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
It's
Scroll
not
down.
there for me.
Scroll
I'm
down.
scrolling out. There it goes.
I'm sorry.
Why did it take so long? Okay, well.
It was rolling. It was rolling around. Well,
Hmm.
do you have any further things to do, Rogue?
Could you search? No, you couldn't search the bodies.
Can use my bonus action to do that stuff.
What's the door made out of?
This door's made out of iron. The other doors were wood. I will note as well, Roxanne, you can see this other door up here made out of wood. And then obviously you can see a big like throne area with sort of a pharaoh looking fellow on it.
Kinda.
Like the feet of it at least. You can see a lava moat. You can see some chairs, some decorations set up.
She's a fire tree witch. Is she from my island? Are you from my island? Did my tree?
You can
You're
wait
a
on your
fire
turn.
tree witch.
Rogue, you got 6
I-
seconds. What you doing?
I think that's all I can do.
You try
I'll
to
move
unlock
out.
it.
I'll move to the side.
Okay.
I try to unlock it and then I move to the side.
You can always hide too if you want. Like
Yeah, I'll hide. I'll hide.
Okay,
I'll
go
do
ahead,
my
because
hide
they
action.
hear you like on the
14.
door. So okay, you go ahead and hide. Bob, you're
I
up.
mean, they could think it's Bob.
I can move up to the door.
Yeah. I will point out there are just in case you're thinking door's not a good idea anymore. You also remember there are like possibly other ways to get in there that you haven't tried yet. But just in case this door is the thing you care about, then yeah. So
Kick
Bob,
it
what are you
down,
up to?
Bob.
Yeah, we don't actually know the layout of this place. And I'm not sure how much time we have to explore.
Yeah.
Like normally I would say let's go around, but there's a ceremony they're going to be conducting soon, which involves the sacrifice of Roxanne.
Well, only if it doesn't work on Abishai.
Well, either way.
Abichan. But yeah.
Aki-chan.
So I don't have proficiency in thieves' tools, but can I still make a sleight of hand check to unlock the door?
Well, you're not
You do
proficient in
with
thieves, so
phone.
I would let you make a strength or dexterity check to try to figure out a way to open this door.
Okay,
Or,
I'll roll dexterity. Or what's that?
Wait.
You aren't proficient in this, but you can try to do it.
What
Like
were you going to say, Tegan?
I was just gonna say, he could still use the thieves' tools. He just wouldn't be proficient with
Well, he
them.
doesn't have the thieves' tools though.
I have them out. He could just take them. Interaction.
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
use an
if you
item
want to grab,
interaction.
if you want to grab him from
wanna
that
take them?
and go for it, you can try.
Okay.
Okay, so dexterity check.
His sleight of hand is still really good, even if he doesn't have a buff to it, because he's high dex.
Well, I mean,
Roll high, little guy.
you know what? That's fair. I only get half. Okay, yeah, all right. So +4 still.
Mm-hmm. I only get a +5, so that's still pretty good.
Fuck yeah!
There. See? I told you. Give those back to me once. Give those back to me once we're done with combat, okay?
Well, that's
You-
fine.
You managed to unlock the door from the other side. You hear Miza go, shit. She's on the other
Walks
side of the
back
door
over
right
and
now,
locks the
so
door.
if you want to try to push the door or anything, she's currently
Thank
in
God that
between
was
you
like-
and getting it open, but beside that, the door is unlocked.
I'm not sure opening it would be the best choice, but then again, Miza might just relock the door if I don't.
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm going to hand you this collapsible 10-foot pole, and you decide what you do with it, okay? I'm not saying for you to do anything with it, but it is a
I
magic
don't have
item.
I don't have another bonus action for that.
Okay,
So
but
you know, fuck it. I'll try and
press
open
the
the door.
button.
Okay, athletics check opposed by Miza.
Oh fuck. All right.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I mean,
that
you're not.
was
You're
probably a
both.
great
You're a
strike.
bard versus a wizard on an athletics check. So.
This is fantastic.
Ah, an 18.
Okay, she's got a +1, so she has to get a 17 or
17
higher.
or
She rolled a
higher.
natural 20.
Oh my god!
Your little form is pressing against this door. You feel, as you're pressing against this door, it is hot. Like, almost burning hot as you press against it. And you are pushing against this door, but she manages to hold
God
out on
damn
the
it.
other side.
Jesus
Does that
Christ.
mean she's able to lock it?
No, she's just holding it. It's not her turn, though.
Yeah, no, like we're both
But it's
like
her turn next
as
turn.
casters, we're both struggling to force this door open. Well, she's struggling to force it closed, but yeah. Sorry, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Mrs. turn. On the other side of the door.
Where
I will have my vengeance.
They can't stab through the door. It's made of iron. The other cultists can just help it close, but then they can't get the ritual done.
She is going to. Miza is going to. She's gonna call 2 people to push on the door. She's gonna say, "Hold this door," and she's gonna go ahead and use her action to lock the door.
God damn it!
Actually, I'm gonna have her like see if she can keep her with advantage. See if she can keep the door in place to lock it. Because like if someone's pushing on a door, it's not
It's really hard.
it's
to
not
lock a door
easy
if
to lock the door.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have her make an athletics check against you to lock the door.
Oh god damn it! All right.
She's gonna have advantage because she's got a cultist to help her, but
Is Rogue at all helping him push
she's
open
got-
the door?
16.
no, Rogue can't help. So she's got a +1 and she rolled a 19. So she
Fuck.
manages
What
to
the
get
fuck?
the
Stop
door
rolling
back into
high,
place.
Tristan.
Yeah, Tristan.
And locks the door. So the door is locked again, and she backs off. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She walks back up to there. These 2 cultists. One of them leaves. You can try to kick him if you want, Roxanne.
Yeah, I'll kick him.
You have disadvantage on an attack against them. Go ahead and with your
What is it?
it's your strength.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strength check essentially. You're
11.
you kick at their shin and it looks like it kind of hurts them, but it doesn't manage to deal damage. They look upset with you, but you know they're about to kill your friend and you, your friend in quotation marks and you.
John.
Miza steps up to here. She is going to.
I don't think she could do much.
So she has a bonus action. She's got some things she could technically do as a bonus action, but she's not going to use them because she doesn't know whether or not you actually pose a threat yet. So, her and her cultist buddies, you now recognize as well, Nazca. This one, the cultist without a number after it, that cultist is
Which one? Ping him?
I can't ping on people, so...
okay, I see. The one on the right?
This one, the one that's moving, yeah. That one is the actual other, like, skilled, like, person that's been fucking around with shit and doing stuff well.
Then his name is Skill.
Sure. You're gonna be dragged 15 more feet up these stairs. Your animated knife can try to stab the Abishai, I guess. Actually, no, it can't. Sorry.
No.
It can try to stab the guy dragging the Abishai if you want. It can't move, but it can try to stab him as he leaves.
No, I need it alive to break the
Well,
shackle on the
only
Abishai.
Miza is covered in the fire shield. Right?
Oh, okay, then I'll do attack of opportunity.
Okay, so on him now. So go ahead and roll your good boy. I lied. He has the fire
16.
shield. No, that was a lie. That hits. Go ahead and roll some damage. How many hit points does this guy have? I didn't write it down.
She just.
He got stabbed before, so he's injured, and he hasn't been healed.
I dealt the max damage.
How much did he take before? He is at.
Oh, is this the guy I stabbed earlier?
Yeah, so he had. I think he took 10 plus another 5. So he's at plus another 5 on top of that. He's at okay. He's not looking too good. He's definitely at least bloodied now.
All right.
Yeah. It's the vicious
So
turn.
is that Mrs.
And
turn?
that's the Mrs. turn ends. Oh, sorry, the Abishai and the cultist went just now. The Abishai failed.
Oh,
and
sorry, I was.
cultist drags. Oh yeah, you can't see them.
I can't see them. Yeah,
I'm
no shit.
sorry. I'm
Great
sorry.
content. Great DM, right?
You're the one behind a door. Okay.
Yeah, well, maybe you should stop locking it.
Maybe you should stop being bad.
Why did you put a lock on the door anyway?
Look, I think
What
I
would they
did some
need to
amazing
lock?
fucking rolls for having a +0.
I'm gonna
to
in this
reflex.
moment.
You
I'm
did,
gonna have.
You did. I'm not making.
I'm
fun
gonna
of
have
you.
Miza make an intelligence check just straight to see if she would, in this like intense moment, give the key to the cultists or not. She does. The cultists have the key to the door. I don't know if that
Keep
will
it
help or
locked.
not. They are not much stronger than her. They're just
Don't
dudes.
worry, it'll be fine.
Most of
got-
these
Get over
people are
here
at
and assist
average.
me
or
next
No,
time.
no, I've got
Should've
this.
brought
I've got a
explosives.
plan. I've got a plan.
Should have brought explosives.
Miza. That is the end of that turn. Roxanne.
I would like to get out of the shackles again.
Okay. Athletics check.
6, and then I'll have the knife attack the Abishai's shackle again.
Okay, your thing runs away from Miza and goes at the Abishai. Miza does not attack of opportunity it, and go ahead and make your attack. And you can also put your animated knife wherever you want them to move as well, just in case you want them to move somewhere else.
Okay. 1d20 plus 4. 11. Gosh dang it. One of these
Okay.
days it will hit.
Still having trouble scraping free.
Yeah. Let's put it like right
This
here.
whole thing is a fucking
Okay.
struggle. We need a strength-based person in the party.
Let's get this
Don't worry.
Abishai.
To be fair, Roxanne gets strength buffs later.
Yeah, I get like
Look at this
massive strength
Abishai.
bump. It's just if I die, it's just really
Rogue.
bad.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm going to say to Bob, give me the thieves' tools.
Alright, hand it back over.
Give me the things. So I grab the thieves' tools and I
Okay.
hand him a crowbar.
Okay.
Because I'm part
If-
thief. So basically, I
You
unlock
exchange-
the door. The crowbar gives him advantage on check
Prying
on
the door open.
prying the door open.
Okay.
So my help action would do the same exact thing as Bob.
But now you get
using
to
his
unlock the door,
Now I get
and
to
then
unlock
Bob
the
still
door,
has
too.
advantage even though you can't use the help action.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ready?
So you're gonna have to
Steady.
move up to the door, but
Yeah.
go to unlock it, yeah, and
Ready? Steady. 11.
Can I
uh
give him Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action? Because we really need to get
Bob,
in there.
make me a dexterity check.
10.
Okay, I'd say you two are like, you have a moment together, like behind this door to plan, right? As you're doing this, so you, Bardic Inspire, yeah, go ahead and roll a Bardic
So I
Inspiration.
roll a Bardic Inspire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my last one, by the way.
Alright, so that's 15, actually.
Okay, that's the DC.
Oh, fuck yes!
Oh,
The door
my God, okay.
unlocks.
Unlock the door!
So-
Bob, I'm gonna say that's Rogue. If you're wanting to
That's
hide or
my
anything, you
turn.
can do that.
Sure, I'll
Bob-
move back here and hide.
Okay,
Let me...
Alright.
Bob.
Okay, here we go.
Give me an pry the door, Bob.
That's a 21 for hiding.
Okay, and you have advantage.
Oh my god! Oh my
Okay.
god!
And they're combating against you. So I rolled a 2 and a 4. The door
Bob fucking
Flies
hulks
off-
out.
flies off. I'm gonna
Just
say they
like
both get
Bob on
pushed out of
camping.
where the door
Oh
opens to
my
as well,
God.
because otherwise
Holy
the door,
shit,
yeah,
Bob.
the door swings on its hinge and is now swung wide open.
Bob is
Uh,
on
Oh
creatine.
my god,
Bob, you have you just have movement, Bob.
Step in so they can't lock the
No,
door.
Bob is actually going to step into the way so they can't close the door. And then he's going to look up at both of them and
just be
actually
like,
say in
"You
this exact tone of voice.
I'm going to rip out your heart and eat it as you still live.
I think that's an
You want to do it? Yeah, you
Who's
can do an
more sus,
intimidation
the
check if you
cultist
want.
about to do a ritual, or Bob saying he's gonna eat out their heart alive?
Yeah.
9. It was
Okay,
not
I'll have them make
intimidating.
I'll have them make wisdom saving throws against little greasy goblin.
But you also just manhandle
Yeah,
the
okay,
door
they're not
open.
dramatically intimidated. You did pry the door open though.
Just wait till I walk in and fucking murder one of them.
Yes, that is true. Just wait 30 seconds until you just go.
Give me 6 seconds. And
Um,
we'll see once one
okay.
of them's on the fucking floor.
Mrs. sees the door open,
Like,
and
shit
you
is
hear another whispered shit. Uh, she's gonna
All
go
according to
ahead.
plan.
She sees you, Bob. She is going to
Oh my
cast.
God.
So here's
Ghost.
the issue. I actually don't know which of these is the better option. No, I do. Never mind. This one's more damage over time, even though it's not as good now. And she doesn't want to kill her friends, so okay.
Wait, isn't Bob also oiled?
Oh no.
She turns
I mean, no,
around
not by this
and
point.
Oh yeah.
pulls a
the
wand.
oil
she
kind
turns around and pulls a wand out of her
dries off.
sleeve, whispers something. Could you all make religion checks actually as she whispers it?
Me as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Religion.
Oh, shit.
Religion. Do I have? Where is religion? There it
What
is.
the heck is this song?
This is
I
the
got a
fucking...
20, unnatural 20.
Okay.
I got a 12.
I got 18.
All of you recognize this to be Ignin that she whispers in. It is like this slithery, angry sounding,
Fiery. It
fiery,
sounds like
crackling, noise
Hey.
that and
He's a fire tree wizard.
a
Do I
bunch
have to have
of
an action to counter spell, or is that
you can use a
reaction?
That's a reaction.
counterspell as a reaction.
Okay.
And you
Uh,
have your reaction.
But if you know counterspell, I'm terrified now because I
Oh,
don't-
counter spell is an actual spell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking into that later.
Counter spell's a
Oh,
third
yeah,
level
I don't have
spell.
that now.
Oh, okay.
Counterspell is like one of the
I
most
think in
OP
older
things.
versions it wasn't. Yeah, no, that's why she only has 1/3 level spell slot now because she counterspells you twice.
Oh, it's a third level spell. Okay, it'll be a
Yeah.
while before I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it
That's
level
why
5.
I was really scared if you had that.
Or you're a
'cause-
bard, so you can't get it to level 10.
Oh,
um,
fuck yeah, bards.
Bards are weird.
Yeah, fair.
Specifically, spells like wizard spells and other non-bard spells, you can't get to level
Okay.
10. But so 6 little motes of fire begin to float around Miza,
sounds familiar.
and she
Minute meteor.
throws one at the door essentially. So could I have? She doesn't even know Rogue's there, but that's gonna hit Rogue too. Could I have Rogue
Miz is over
and
there.
Rogue and Bob make me some dexterity saving throws?
Dex saving throw.
Oh fuck! I rolled a natural one.
Got 7. That's
16.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you succeed. Why did I roll d20s instead of the actual damage die? No, you do not take 24 damage. Okay. give me a
Thank
second.
God.
She's concentrating on that as
Got
well.
that.
Let me note that. So you succeeded, Rogue. I want to know she's concentrating, then I'll roll the damage. I'm sorry, I got too many things. There's too many cultists here. What was I using for concentrating?
I don't know.
We're gonna use
Self
these.
has a fire.
We're gonna use these cool shades. Cause she's cool.
What?
God,
I can't see that.
It's like a. Oh, shut up.
Just give me 1 second. I'll be in the room.
So Miza does that. You're both. So that's gonna go ahead and be 5 to Bob and 2 to Rogue.
Ow.
I can deal with that.
And that is her action. She is now going to back off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can sacrifice your animated knife stabbing
No,
her
I
if
was
you
gonna.
want,
I was gonna kill the other guy.
but actually she's just gonna go right up to this Abishai, and she pulls out a this flaming dagger, yeah. And looks like she's preparing to start saying a ritual here instead of where it's supposed to be.
Go kill Uncle
Takes 10 minutes to cast.
Does it actually?
Hopefully the Abishai.
You see,
actually
she pulls
gets that.
out a knife. Looking at all of this, she says, "You know, they say that even Tiamat was corrupted by the Lord of Fire.
T-Mac?
We'll see if you can be too." And she pulls up this knife and looks like she's about to stab the Abishai with it. If you want to make a religion check, as she mentions Tiamat or the Lord of Fire or both, you can. I'm gonna need
Is
one for
fucking
each of
Spice
them.
Here?
17.
Tegan, don't
Not
metagame.
20. 17 and a 23, not 20.
Wait a second.
Second.
Wait a
I
second.
got 16 and 15.
Don't tell.
Okay. So, did you make religion checks, Rogue? Do you want to?
I'm not even in the room.
You can
so
hear it.
my-
She just says it to this Abishai.
I guess, why not? Oh wait, that's even the wrong one. That's actually a 6 on the first one and a 2 on
Okay,
the second one.
you have no idea who either of these people are.
It doesn't
Bob
matter if they
and-
die before it happens, okay?
Bob and Roxanne, you've read about, heard about otherwise. Tiamat is the evil lord of dragons, the queen of dragons. This Abishai, for example, now occurs to you is one of her, the version of imp that she possesses, essentially. All the way up to, her strongest guards, they are all Abishai. So this one's, imp level, probably, but, there's a lot of, them. So she's got one of those, and, the Lord of Flames is refers to a godlike entity that rules or used to rule is probably the best way of saying it, the plane of fire. They are thought to be currently imprisoned, and you guys are from another island that's kind of magically fire based. There are cults like this on Firekyte, the other island as well.
So she go to
So-
stab him.
She
Not this-
doesn't have an action this turn, but she looks like she's gonna try to do something with that next turn.
What's your movement speed, Rogue?
There's another
90
guy.
feet if I
The
don't do anything else.
cultists now, looking at all of this, these two cultists, this guy, how close are you actually? You're 50 feet. You're getting hexed, Bob. Unfortunately
God
for
damn
you.
Is there a saving throw?
No, you're just hexed, unfortunately.
It's an extra d6 of damage.
It's an extra d6 of damage on you, and
Is that for everybody or just him?
He specifically, his attacks on you do an extra d6 of damage, and for some reason it won't let me set you as marked. There it goes. Okay.
Mark.
And let me set that he's concentrating.
Those cool sunglasses.
Why? Please let me. Please. It doesn't let me save sometimes the thing, even though I'm doing the same thing every single time. I think it's just lagging.
Man.
Okay.
Probably.
Is cultist 3 up here gonna walk around to get advantage on his attack?
Well, first we're gonna start with the cultist that's like first to act because he's the strong one. He casts that, and then he is going to go ahead and let's see, what's he got? I don't see why he'd Agonizer's Scorcher because he's gonna just hit a bunch of his friends, so he's just gonna Scorching Ray you.
What the fuck?
So he's gonna go ahead and get 3 attacks on you.
Well, I'm fucked.
That's a 2nd level spell.
He's got 1 second level spell, so he's using that.
Fuck. We don't even have 2nd level. Wait, do we have a 2nd level spell?
I have a single 2nd level spell.
Yeah, he's the same level as Bob.
Because I'm hexed. Scorching Ray, I think, has like 3 or 4 attacks.
What's your
AC?
AC? You got an AC of 14?
If they
I'll let you know if he hits. First one
probably going
misses,
to.
second one misses, third one misses. He rolled
Oh,
2
shit.
Oh my
9s and a 4.
god!
3
Holy shit!
3 rays of fire streak past and smack into the wall above you.
Should roll to see if he
You're
hits his enemy,
alive!
if he hits his friends.
I think I just used up one of my
No,
lives.
he didn't roll any natural ones or
I bet you
anything.
did. That's
Um,
9
Fair
lives just gone.
That was funny. That was okay.
That was a
At least you're hexed. No second level spell.
In
for him.
another world, he just died.
In another world, Bob literally just burst into flames. But in this world, you're a lucky fuck. This guy also goes. This guy also just goes. Shit. What?
This is what's supposed to happen. This is what's supposed to happen.
They are having a bad day.
Exactly
Well,
why Bob wears brown pants.
I'm just.
I guess then this cultist is going to drag you over here,
No.
Roxanne.
Can I struggle to prevent it?
You're already struggling, so you're halving his movement speed.
Okay.
So, and then these 2 cultists. What's your? I'm gonna have him make a perception check versus your stealth, rogue, because there's like a 5% chance he'd see you, kind of.
To be fair,
behind the
my
side.
last. What was my last? 16?
16 was your
That was
stealth.
the last one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
last
I'm gonna
stealth was
have
16.
I'm gonna have him make perception checks to see if they see you. No. As a matter of fact, those are some ones. Those are some ones right there. Yeah. So this guy comes charging out of this way, and charges
And
literally
I'm
past
gonna
you without
use
noticing
my
you, so you
reaction
can
to-
reaction stab him. Yeah, if you want.
And I get advantage because he hasn't noticed me.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a natural 20.
Okay. Yeah. Stab him.
So slash roll d8 plus 2d6. Wait, is it per turn or per round? Once per turn. So yeah, I can still. Oh fuck! They're
Yeah.
both dead.
You get sneak attack on.
Alright, so
on the-
let me just.
Even
if that's-
round, the round
I'll just do this, double it, and then add.
Yeah,
4.
it's per
Okay.
turn, so this isn't even his turn.
So
So
that's
it's not- it's fine.
28, 32 damage.
Yeah. This cultist is dead.
He tries to run to the other side, and his head's just gone as he's running.
Okay,
He
well,
just
that
falls
cultist sees
down.
that,
Look at
and
rapier.
well,
Look,
that's...
rapiers are sharp on the sides too, just not as much. So
yeah,
I'd
they're
just
mostly
beheaded
for
him.
piercing, but yeah. So the fact that
Well, that's fun.
Rapiers are 3 pounds of metal. Okay, give me this.
You're gonna go ahead and get a short sword at you, Bob. That's gonna be a 5 to hit.
These guys are just having a
Like
bad
these
time.
3 fire, like beams of fire, just streak above your head, and this guy goes, "What?" Watches his friend just die. Like
And
a
I'm
blade
still
just
hidden,
stabs.
by the
He
way.
actually be here. His friend dies and just like falls to the ground, and he goes, "What?" and just like swings, and it just goes directly over your head. Just completely misses. He goes, "Oh."
I'm an eldritch murder. I am unstoppable. I'm the Doom Goblin.
He's the Doom Goblin.
Okay.
I am completely fine just being your shadow of death.
I get okay. That's the cultist's turn.
All right, Roxanne.
Roxanne,
Can I
what's up?
just move
What's up
myself
with you?
in here for now? Just
so
I
you can
like,
see?
what's going
Yeah,
on?
sure. Remember, it's 5
Okay.
feet on your turn.
Yeah, I know, but I'm planning on doing that anyway and stabbing the
Yeah.
guy. So
Yeah.
Can I struggle?
am I still hidden, or
Have the
did
knife
that
help me
reaction
get
attack
out of the
rid my
shackles?
hidden?
The knife can help you, yeah, but it has to run.
I don't think they would attack of opportunity, to be honest.
It stabbed them a lot.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Then I'll have it go for the shackles again on the Abisha.
Okay. So you go ahead and make your, if you're doing your athletics to try to get out, and then
Yeah. Oh my god, this knife just sucks.
yeah. Well, the whole point is having a whole extra guy. Remember how he was really good when he was giving advantage to everything, but when he's on his own, he's just a little
Yeah.
rock.
To be fair, I have not one-shot people yet. I'm doing pretty good.
I mean, rogues are pretty great at that.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
I'm a
What am I
pirate.
doing?
You're
what
making
was
an
it?
athletics
Strength?
check with disadvantage.
Athletics.
Or sorry, this specific one isn't at disadvantage because it's to do the
Oh,
thing. so,
I
yeah.
rolled both 16s.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's 20. I think it's 20. Was I wrong? Yeah, no.
It's
To
20
pick it,
if
it's
you don't have
15.
fuse
If you,
tools.
yeah. Okay, so 20. So you are still
I couldn't
struggling.
even like smash it against the rocks next to me.
If you want to say that's what you did, we can say you're trying to like loosen them. So 16. I'd
Yeah.
say maybe you could reduce the DC a little bit to break out from now on.
Okay.
Rule of cool. Rule of cool.
Okay, so you use your rocks, your favorite thing on earth, to
Yeah.
start to break out.
Destroy what ails me.
Wait, what type of rocks is it around me? Right, no, I couldn't do it.
These
anyway.
are like,
Never mind.
yeah.
No, I just don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rogue.
All right. So I moved 5 feet in here. Was I still hidden or not?
You actively stabbed a person as everyone was looking, so I don't think you're still hidden.
Well, not
Okay.
everyone was looking. Only one
So
guy.
I'm
was.
going to move.
Like if you're going to
10,
stab this specific
15,
guy,
and then I have advantage.
you're not hidden
So-
from him, so you can do yeah.
I still.
Yep.
Still gets it since he's behind.
You get
him.
the
He's
advantage.
about
Yeah,
to
I
peg
had
him.
to
Flanking.
do an extra 10 feet of movement though. So I'm.
He's about to peg him.
E20
Oh.
plus 5.
Oh.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. This
So
is something happened in the last 5 seconds where all of you
And-
rolled really well and all of me rolled really poorly. Okay,
And
kill
that's
this guy.
called-
Kill this guy.
and
Fuck it,
that's
kill this
called
guy. He's trying to kill your
karma,
friends. I don't know why I'm on their side. Kill this guy.
Yeah, kill this guy.
Murder.
Fuck this guy. So
Contact.
that's 20 damage.
Yeah, he's already dead. He's dead.
I just sliced one guy's head off. Just come in here,
should
slice
try
the other
intimidating.
guy's head off,
You should try intimidating them.
and then I bonus action dash.
Okay.
Stop
Alright.
the Aki-chan from dying, Rogue.
If I get too close to her, I could just instantly die. Is the problem? I'm not that tanky. But
Yeah, both of us have that problem, so
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I could just go up next to her.
you could
Fine.
do that actually.
I just fucking go up here.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you also have my animated knife to.
She's holding a.
Well, I don't
bonus
have
hit.
an attack.
I know,
so-
but for like next.
She's
turn-
holding a dagger and she's looking at this Abishai with religious intent. So,
Can I be convincing you to stop?
no.
Well, I think you took the words out of my mouth then. Shit.
Bob.
Stop
Okay,
her-
so
stop
I've got a
her from
couple.
attacking.
There's
Got a
some
couple of
fun
options here.
spells that would piss me off right now, and if you have
There's
them,
a-
I'm going to cry. Anyway, move on, please. Let's go.
What's the one spell where you just get rid of
Command
something that someone
drop.
hasn't?
Thank you.
Command
done.
drop, yes.
Command grovel. Command
Command stop.
So
Command kneel. Command fuck off.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that puts me close enough.
And
I'm
you
going
can
to
see
make a
Roxanne.
Hail fucking Mary pass because I don't think I can kill the strong cultist, and I'm not sure if hitting her
He
would
looks
do anything to
very
stop her.
bad. The strong cultist
Yeah.
does, but
Well,
he's.
yeah, but I do a die 4 with my ranged attacks, so.
Oh, that's true.
So instead, we're gonna do a Hail Mary and hope she rolls shitty.
Okay.
I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
That was one of the spells. One of the spells that you didn't want to. That was it.
That is.
That was it.
That is indeed exactly what it is. Okay.
fuck.
I need to make what kind of saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
DC 14.
DC
I
14.
imagine she's got a great wisdom, seeing as how she's religious.
She's a wizard though, so great
she-
intelligence.
She has proficiency in wisdom saving throws, but she's not a very wise
Wise.
person, hence her wanting to summon Fire God.
Fair.
So,
I wish I had an action to cast Bane ahead of time.
so
but-
she's got a +2, so she has to roll a 12 or higher. I'm gonna just like click this button. That's a 15.
Ah, no.
Why did you roll bad
Would have
now?
been really funny.
I know this is the first
Would've
time I've
been
rolled
really
good in the last like 18 rolls.
Okay, but
No.
I one-shot 2 of your guys, so I'll just do it the same to me.
She looks at you and just goes, "Ha ha."
She
and
did it.
smirks.
She could. She did it. She
No.
left.
All right.
It worked. It worked.
Let's see. There's not much I can really do as a bonus
Yeah,
action right
but-
now. So,
I mean, you could get up there.
no, I can't. Oh, let's see.
Can
How
you
much did
bonus
I move?
action, Josh?
You have 5, 10,
No, 'cause I'm
15,
not
20,
above.
25. You can move one
No.
more. You
You
would
could
know
bonus-
that puts you in range for her to hit both of you with the firebomb, though.
All right, back it up then.
You could bonus action healing word Roxanne.
Oh, that's fair.
You
I'll
can
bonus
see
action
Roxanne
heal
around the corner.
Roxanne.
Okay.
That would be nice.
So,
Having
That's
more
not
than
the
one
first level
HP means
slot.
that she can probably get out and survive a round with a cold.
and
What?
you
Oh,
heal 60 points.
Nice. Oh wait, I'm still dead on here. 1 second. I'm not like 7.
You
health.
got 6 more hit points now.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
sure you keep your things on D&D Beyond updated. That way,
Yeah.
no matter what, they can keep track of our hit points.
Yes, I did that just now.
Nice.
Do that. Nice.
Are you about ready? Are you ready for
Yeah.
Misa to go?
Are
Yeah,
you
this is
ready?
about-
Are you
this is about-
ready?
This is about to be
I'm
nice.
ready
nice.
to see what happens.
Okay, so Misa watched
Isn't it
Bob.
an action to use Melf's minute meteors?
No, it is only an action the first time. It's a bonus action after that.
Okay,
It's
that's
a
actually
great. I
pretty cool.
love it. I love it. Anyway,
I always forget to
Bob,
use
could you
Melf's
make me a
minute
dexterity
meteors.
saving throw as another mode of fire
Oh.
slams into you?
Motherfucker. Give me a second.
She targets the healers. Of
Sh-
course she does. I'm gonna stab her through the throat.
17.
Okay, so you're gonna take 7 reduced to 3 fire damage.
All right.
Hey,
That's not
that-
bad.
And she's gonna stab the Abishai with, religious intent now. So the Abishai needs to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw, which she fails.
God damn it.
Now,
he does.
here's the deal. You hear her begin to whisper primordial nonsense under her breath. As she stabs into this thing. There's a moment where flames begin to flicker off of the Abishai's body. And she didn't do the ritual right. So I'm gonna have her roll for whether or not the ritual succeeds.
Or explodes. Magic has a tendency to do that.
Let's
sometimes.
see how bad this goes, because okay, so here's the deal. I have a set of what happens if the ritual goes wrong, right?
I don't like that
Here's
I'm
the
this
deal.
close.
Here's the deal. For me, this is more fun now. I'm just gonna let you know. So okay, so she failed. How much does she fail by? Tegan, who wants to roll a D100 to see how much she fails by?
I think it's only fair that the
Like-
person closest.
Where does she accidentally open
Actually,
a portal
Nazca
to?
hasn't gotten to do much. Nazca, roll us a D100.
Where does Misa accidentally open a portal to with this thing?
19.
19? Okay.
D100. Holy shit.
Okay. So it's not the worst place, it's the second worst place.
Let's go!
Cool. So
no.
we're gonna well
Oh, no.
I will finish this up and then we'll pick up next time, but she stabs into this Abishai, whose body begins to like flecks of flame begin to come off of it, and then suddenly as she's staring at it, you see like her eyes glowing with just this like victory, as suddenly all of the flames turn to just this black ashy substance and fall to the ground, and she goes, "No, not again." And
Wait,
the
not
Abishai's
again.
the Abishai's body begins to swirl inward and turn into this like hardened black structure, like this little tiny black sphere almost. Our friend the Abishai is gone. He just
And
he
this
just
place is
disappears.
a literal black hole.
He just disappears, and
You killed
A-
Aki-chan!
the knife also disappears, and there is just a circle of
But
black.
she pulls out 3 water daggers.
No, that's a different thing. That's a different canon. There's just this black like marble just floating in the air for a second.
Marble.
And then suddenly it just this booming bloom of energy sprays out through the whole room. Could I have everyone make me a dexterity saving throw? Constitution saving throw, sorry. Constitution saving throw, and everyone that's within 5 feet of that has disadvantage. So Rogue, Miza, Animated Knife,
I
and
got a
Cultist.
nat 20,
Oh no.
so I got 23 with the nat
I got an
20.
How
11.
many 20 did you roll this evening? Has been like
I don't
6
know.
or 7 of them.
I
don't
got
know.
2.
And I'm not cheating.
Oh, I know you're not. That's the astounding thing.
Yeah. Or
Okay,
did I
so
pick the RNG?
let's do damage first to establish how much happens. So you're trying to get a 16. If you rolled lower,
Okay, yeah,
you're
fuck.
gonna take 4 force damage. I rolled very low.
Okay.
If you rolled higher, you're gonna take 2 force damage.
Alright, Roxanne takes 2, which is really good.
Let me
You
make
take
some
4.
saves for everyone else. Your animated knife can't survive that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So Knifey goes no
Kills.
lifey.
Does the cultist
Kill.
survive?
I gotta roll.
Ah,
You
yeah.
killed both Aki-chan and Chelsea. You paid for this, you fire tree witch.
I gotta roll for Miza and that guy. They both fail. So
What the heck? Why is it all black? I'm extremely offended.
you have the. I'm sorry, you have the knife selected.
Oh.
Let me fix
Took
this.
you away from
Let me
this.
take your vision away from the knife.
You can click down at the bottom and switch yourself over to your character again.
It's okay. I've taken away your sight, and in doing so, I
Okay.
have returned your sight.
Yeah.
So Miza still has more than her max hit points, but
Does the portal then take 10 fire damage?
yes, the portal does take 10 fire damage.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
This guy's on his last leg now. The cultist up there. You see this spinning, like, blooming vortex of black energy suddenly begins to, like, actually spin and accrete into a form, and you see, like pieces of body parts, like heads and arms, begin to just, like, roll out of part of it and fall onto the ground, and then the pieces kind of, like, partially remain attached to it and begin to just float suspended partially above the air and form into let's give you a little taste.
It's an average day.
Form into a massive floating
No.
corpse monster with a big sucky head.
Look at how horrifying that is.
Hey, is that your sister?
Miza fucked up.
Yeah,
This
it
is
is a
really
bit.
fucked up.
Yeah.
She looks at this thing and goes,
Shit.
"Oh no!"
I just kind of look at her and I say,
Look, we'll help you kill it. You stop being a cult. Deal?
Also
I'm
also
not
both
helping her kill it. I'm
also
leaving.
both of these
Run, Bob. Run. That's all I gotta say.
Structural damage. I forgot about that.
Oh no.
Deals double damage. So, the saves on the doors and otherwise, you're lucky nothing's toppling because I rolled a natural 20 on the roofs. Some of these doors look damaged and otherwise bad, but nothing crazy.
Does Roxanne's bindings get damaged?
Yeah.
Ooh, good question. Yes, they failed their save. Your bindings are gonna go ahead and take 4 force damage of their health points, so they're not as hard to break anymore, even further so than before.
So they've taken 6 in total.
Yeah,
How much
something like that.
health does it have?
Manacles have 15 HP.
Oh.
I guess. I think.
I think.
Manacles correctly.
Who knows anymore? Also, Miza and the cultists need to make
I mean, you could tell
Constitution
us.
checks. Miza succeeded. The cultist failed. No more Hex. Hex is
I'm so
more.
glad I'm a fucking rogue. I'm so glad I'm a fucking rogue. I'm so glad.
Oh wait, have you been rolling with bonus on your rapier because it's been enchanted?
Yep, I have.
Okay.
Been
Okay,
very helpful,
and
thank you.
I, as this large creature of void energy
I think
suddenly
that's a roll of initiative.
spills out of the thing, I think that's where we'll pick up next time.
What's its initiative?
We're gonna
Fun.
find out.
Wow.
Very, very fun. This is gonna go well, guys. This
Not
is
my fault. Not my
Okay,
fault.
so I do have a
Alright.
plan. I'm gonna grab Roxanne by killing Cultist 6. You run away the other way, and we leave them to fight the Devoid.
I'm not leaving you two behind.
Okay, but I'll just run off with Roxanne in a different direction.
If
They'll
we
never
let this
find me.
thing roam the island, shit's gonna go down real bad.
Okay, yeah, but why do we care about the island anymore? The mayor is literally an asshole.
We need to kill it.
The
This is the
mayor.
mayor's problem now.
Guarantee it won't get off the island.
Well, our boat is literally right out there. We can just run away.
I think you're gonna have to argue this next
Yeah,
time.
next
Time.